Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another fun evening of swirly camera movements. Loads of fun. Moving stuff around on the table. Hello, I'm your host, Adam Khan, and you are here for another exciting Tales of Ravnica. Welcome. You've made it just in time. So for those of you tuning in for the first time, our show on Tuesday nights is a DnD5e anthology series following the 10 guilds of the world of Ravnica in Magic the Gathering. Ravnica being one of those planes of existence in Magic. If you never played Magic, totally fine. We're making up stories for you guys all the time. Every single week, it's totally different. And it's going to be a little fun. Tonight, we've got somebody sitting in the GM's chair, going to take us through maybe some spooky stuff. I mean, I don't know all this stuff was saying on social media today. Join us. I feel like I'm just becoming something incredibly weird and crazy myself, joining this entire group. But we're going to be checking out some Golgari Swarm. Golgari being almost like Underdeath and Rebirth, and creepy madness and necromancy and all sorts of other madness. And to let you guys know, too, our donations for the show are changing up just slightly. We still have the $5 donation, which is the +1 for the edge. The sync is the $6, gives a -1 to a die roll. We still have the mercy, where we can sit there and hopefully we can hit the DM pretty hard with some extra damage. That's our $10 donation. The overcharge is that $20 donation. We can add more damage to any hit, any spell that we do. And we're making it a little bit easier to cast a little bit of some crazy wild magic tonight, too. We're jumping that one down to 50. If you want to cast some wild, crazy stuff, go ahead. Please feel free. We always love it. And something else really fun. Our BBBB, Bit Boss Battle Box, is changing slightly. What you get to do tonight, if you give enough bits and you get that Bit Box Battle Box, what you get to do is you get to either choose between the PCs or the Swarm. And now the way that works, whichever you choose, that grouping, if you choose the PCs, for the entire game, the PCs get a +1 to all damage and all attack rolls. Now, let's say somebody else became the Bit Boss Battle Box. You could then decide to change that over to the Swarm and bump up that number as well, too. So you can make it a +2 to damage and a +2 to attacks. It's going to be fun. I'm really excited to see how this is going to work out tonight. And it's going to be Miss Pamela that's going to be taking over on this evening. So ladies and gentlemen, grab your drink, eat them shoes, and sit back and relax while we regale you with another story from Tales of Ravnica. It doesn't work at all.
Nothing works.
Hello. So tonight we will be playing with the Golgari. And for Golgari, life and death only exist to serve the Swarm. These 5 Street Swarm members have recently learned that a higher-up has died and have gleaned a chance to rise through the ranks. After all, death doesn't always mean the end for Golgari. Now they have a chance to make their way through the underground sewer system to the holy grounds of the Gorgons. That is, if they can survive. So then again, not even death can stop the Swarm. And spook. So much spook.
It's spoof.
Spook has started.
This is going to be exciting. Well, as you can see right above me right there, and the lovely lady that was talking, that is our lovely DM this evening, Pamela, possibly going to murder all of us. You have Josh Henry coming back as well, too. And our other guest, Megan Caves, is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Megan.
Yes, look at that eye makeup, looking beautiful as ever.
Right.
Diana Restrepo has returned for another crazy adventure with all of us. And then you have me, just me. I'm just playing, sitting here in the background. I give it back to Pam. Bye.
All right, so you 4 are part of the Street Swarm, which means you guys are going to spend your days doing whatever missions, murders, or whatnot is handed down via the Golgari room. Now, through the Vine, you guys have found out that missing was an upper member of your swarm has been taken care of. This has allowed you guys to know the fact that for Golgari, the ranks don't rise like you go from here to here to here to here. You have to prove yourself. The only way to do that, and the only people that choose, are the 3 Gorgon sisters. So as we open our story, you 4 are sitting on a street waiting for news of your next mission or whatnot. What do you do?
Well, probably gotta read a comment, read 2 comments, read multiple comments. Can we read comments, Pam? Are we allowed to read comments? Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we do
Yes,
that?
you can read the comments. I'm trying to be spooky. So excited.
Yeah, we have a comment from Duchess of Dinos about yeeting ye old shoes. I'm so glad you reminded me to do that, Con, because I was still wearing my shoes, and I was like, why am I doing that?
Oh, good. Well, you know what? I'm gonna add that you choose to yeet some socks. How about that? Yeah, yeeting them
Oh,
socks.
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Oh, Golgari nastiness now.
Oh, it smells like bug guts.
Yum.
Why did I pick you again?
I don't know.
Also, Crossbear 18. Oh, I plan on it. I plan on destroying them real nice.
That's not nice.
It's nice to me. That's really nice for me. I have support.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Diana hops on. Everybody's talking about Roof Girl. Hashtag Roof Girl.
Oh.
There was a narcotic raid last week on the corner of my store. So, and I was on the roof and I saw most of it. So that's where that's coming from. Roof Girl.
Crazy.
Fun.
Yeah, I saw all that. What else? So, RBC1 saying I can't do caffeine, allergic. That sucks. I could really use some coffee right now.
Super coffee, super caffeine.
I can't be picky with Josh. That reward him from his total party kill. I'm like, no, he killed me. He's #1 on the chopping block.
Well, for those of you watching, today is actually me and Pam's anniversary.
Yeah.
Aw, congratulations.
Your wedding anniversary, and we're spending it with all of you. So keep those comments and those
That love.
and the love coming.
Aw.
We appreciate it.
Murder love.
Real quick, chat network, I have tried 2 headsets on this splitter and neither one I can hear anything.
I don't know why.
So I guess we'll discuss that later. I have tried.
We've also got stubs. Well, Mia FDL, I think that's what it is. Mia Findle, I'm going to say, and follows over the last 24 hours. The Bold Titans,
Nice.
Rafiki with the 3rd nipple,
Okay.
Brewhide, Morandia, Z-Job, Maya Findel, Aberrant Dynamo, and oh my God, OMG Ruby Red.
Nice.
Yes, thanks
Thank
for the
you,
follow,
guys.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Going to be silly. Christmas. Happy anniversary, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, happy anniversary.
Thank
So
you.
I guess I'll start with my lovely husband. If you guys want to just quickly introduce your characters to everybody so you know who you're sitting on a street corner with.
Yeah.
So let's start with you, Josh.
My name's Game, as in most dangerous game. I like to hunt things. I like trophies. I'm good at it. I'm like, you know, I don't want to say I'm the best hunter, but I'm the best hunter. I didn't want to say it, but I will.
Mm.
I'm
Alright.
6'2", high elf, half elf. I got hair going down to my butt, my beard meticulously braided so it doesn't get caught when I'm skinning something.
That's
You know.
gross.
Hunter stuff.
Okay.
What are you losers doing?
I'm 9 Lives Lucy, and I am a criminal. I'm just a rogue criminal who is all about climbing her way to the top.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, I guess.
She's a soul knife thief, rogue, which is new. I will be learning about that, so that should be interesting. But yeah, she's just her whole demeanor is all, you know, she just wants to be really mysterious. She's probably
So real quick, guys. Oh God, Megan. Megan, that's my job. Just joking.
also mine now.
Well, let's not frighten all the fans just yet because we just got a new Fit Boss Battle Box.
Yeah, we
Ooh,
did.
give it to us.
So Sarah BC1 coming in with the BBBB, giving the +1 for the game as of right now. to the heroes.
Yay!
So every single time that we attack anything that Pan throws our way, we automatically get an extra +1 to our attack and an extra +1 to our damage. Now
Wait,
remember,
every time?
every single time. Every single time. Now, as I said to you earlier, if somebody else wants to become the next BBBB, you can up that bonus and you can make it a +2. You can keep it on the heroes, or if you want, you can change it to the swarm and give all that bonus stuff to Pam instead.
No,
Crazy.
okay.
Thank you.
Do it. Do it.
Thank you, Sarah. All right.
Thank you, Sarah.
Who's next? Diana.
All right. Hi, my name is Alice Malice, and I fight monsters. I was built to fight monsters and horror and anything else that comes out to get us. So, yeah. So you're basically looking at a girl that has like a huge like faux hawk and long hair as well. She's a fighter, and she was built to fight from the day she arrived out of the womb.
Cool.
Very nice.
She was fighting her way out of her mom's womb.
Came out punching.
Her mom's,
exactly.
Her mom's room, the birthing
room.
room.
The room.
Mom's
Yes.
room. And then next to all of them, kind of hunkered down over on the side, is you see a tall Vidalkin. Vidalkins generally they like to very ingenious in their technology and adventures, but this one very lost, felt more at home with nature. And Vidalkins typically have 6 fingers as well too, but to feel normal, you see these stubs where one of his fingers on either hand has been cut off, and he's wearing looks like tattered bluish robes, and almost like there's vines kind of growing on top of his arms, and a little bit of decay. All of his robes are very, very decayed. He has a mess of hair, a couple strands hanging down in front of his face. Makes it harder for him to see, and he has to continuously do this. It's very disturbing. And then floating around him as well too, it just seems like almost all these, it's almost like he's constantly being followed by dust particles. There's just particles in the air around him. And there's not a very good stench about him either. And he's just sitting down, kind of hunkering, mumbling more to himself.
All right. So as you are all sitting there, you guys know that in being Golgari, that the underground sewers are where you guys call home. So the thing is, the sewers are a giant labyrinth. You guys are still only lower level, so you guys are only part of Street Swarm. So you guys have an idea where you might be able to find them, but not precisely.
So we know where to find the Golgari, but not precisely.
Yes, the gorgons.
The Gorgons, on the underground.
The lovely snake-haired lady.
Yes, snake-haired ladies. Snake-haired ladies are actually, I want to tell all 3 of you right now, snake-haired ladies are very difficult to look at.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you can't figure out which snakehead you like.
Wait, is that true across the board, though? I don't think it is. I mean,
But
all ladies with snake hair.
What he's neglecting to mention is that gorgons, when they look at you, they can turn you to stone. They call it being petrified. I know that because I've studied them and I want to.
Oh, but not me, though.
Yeah, even you.
What?
Ever seen a gorgon? Know what they do?
Well, it sounds like if I had seen one, that I might be stone now, then, if you're saying that I would have become stone had one seen me.
Touche.
Right?
Touche. Well done. You're paying attention. I like that.
Yes. But is it the problematic part of them looking at you, or one of the snakeheads looking at you? Because looking at very multiple snakeheads could be very incredibly problematic.
Well,
man.
you're talking real fast there.
I'm sorry, I get very anxious sometimes.
Yeah, just chill.
Sorry.
Just chill.
The snakes are just
Sorry.
there. No, man. They're not part of it. It's the gorgons themselves you got to worry about. It's their eyes. Those stone-turning eyes. Isn't that right, Alice? You know.
Oh, I always know.
Yeah. You're like me.
She does. Yeah.
You know all about this stuff.
All about the stone.
All right,
Stone-faced
so
killer.
should we, like, go look for them or continue to talk about them? Which one's more important here?
Well, I mean, currently right now, just standing here talking about it, it is very mathematically easy because I'm not moving. But then when you actually implement the art of actually walking as well too, then there's walking and talking, and there's motions that you have to do. I'm down to attempt that as well too. I mean, that is something I do in my everyday life.
All right, nerd.
Right.
You need to chill.
Sorry. Calm. I cast calm upon myself. I don't have calm, but I say calm, and I feel calmer.
Okay,
So
well, I'm glad it works that way.
All right, as you guys are doing this, Adam, roll a nature check with your little buggy bugs that are hanging out.
Ooh, my nature check.
You
I
have
can do
buggy bugs?
nature checks.
Yes, you should be.
Yeah.
Really being...
What's my, okay, that's it? That's all my nature is? Okay, that's fine. Hey-ya! Hey-yo! It was on an 18, then it fell over. I rolled a 2, so that's a 7. I'm the best druid ever.
Wow.
It was so good, and then it wasn't. I have no idea how that feels. Like to roll 2 1s.
Flashbacks.
Oh yeah, a little bit. You notice that your little buggies seem to almost be very excited about something, but you can't really tell what. Just the buggies are in a good mood on you.
Oh yes. Oh, my little friends. Look, my little friends are very, very excitable. Yes. And you see like spiders kind of crawling, and there's like little ticks hopping around as well too, and reach up, because definitely some lice and all sorts of other gunky good stuff growing inside of him. Fantastic. But I don't know what's wrong with my little buggies. They're excited, but I couldn't tell you why.
Okay, well, that's a really weird thing to show all of us, but that's good. What should we do about your excited bugs?
Let them be excited?
Oh, all right, well, that I can do. Just keep them over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just let them stay on you, buddy.
Oh no, that's totally fine. I also pulls out just like a snake out of his hair. Would anyone care for a snake?
Is that the snake lady snake that
No,
you stole?
totally different snake. This one does not do anything
sure
to you, but
about
it's
that?
cute and adorable. Yes, you want to look at it?
No, I do not.
Put it back in and just slithers back into his hair.
I have a question. Wouldn't the snake eat some of the bugs or vice versa, depending on the size of the bugs? And isn't that a problem? Are they all friends?
Snake.
It is, and another thing that really makes a problem is we just got another BBBB from Scott Denuzzo, bumping it up to a +2. But not only that, Scott Denuzzo decided to switch it over to the swarm. So as of right now, Pamela's got a +2 to all attacks and all damage rolls as well too.
No wonder Dad.
Oh my
Dad
God.
Network is saying you did it.
This is gonna be great.
Scott.
Yeah, Crossbones getting it excited.
Starting to go away with this. The trauma is starting to leave me.
So yes, so as I was saying, Bit Boss battle boxes are very contagious and everything, but I might have a good notion of where we could probably go. There was an alleyway that I saw once upon a time leading down into a sewer. I would assume that possibly. Could I do a knowledge check, Pam, to see if I could?
Do a knowledge check. So you know all the sewers connect, but you know where the Gorgon's lair is separated as much as it can be. There are a few different ways to get to it, but you know a lot of them are very dangerous.
Okay, so that's going to give me an 11.
You are awful tonight.
You have an idea that it's in the 8th district.
8th district?
Ravnica.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a little bit more, there's a little bit of gruel there, not a lot. It's kind of like the slums area.
All right.
So you're pretty sure you guys can get in there without too much of a problem.
Are we currently in District 8, or are we in a different district
No,
right
you
now?
guys are currently in District 6, so you guys have to move over 2 districts.
Okay. Ooh, we're in single-digit districts this week. Awesome. So yes, I do believe, from actually thinking back into my infinite wisdom, that it would currently behoove us to move over 2 more districts over to District 8, because I do believe, probability carry the one, that yes, I am correct, that we can find our way into the underground going into District number 8.
I like District 8. Smells good.
Oh yes.
What does it smell like?
Bread.
Great.
There's not enough things for me
Best
to
answer ever.
But
Like,
apparently
it's like moldy bread is what it smells like in District 8.
Oh, why you gotta ruin it that way?
It's the best bread I can get.
It's either
Alright.
the bread that's a little too soft or a little too hard. That's all of the bread there is in one of those two places.
Oh, it doesn't sit right in the middle.
Right.
It
Yes.
somehow skips the middle.
So yes, I would gladly lead if you want me to, or I can hold back and attempt to know my direction better. If someone else wants to.
Right, no, you
carry
lead.
on.
Meat shield.
Meat shield, yes, meat. Wait, me and meat shield?
No, but never. It's the person who will go in front of you that will be the meat shield.
I got a lot of meat.
Oh yes,
Right.
it is game.
I'll be in
Game,
front. It only makes sense. I'm the natural hunter. I
Yes,
should be in front all the time.
all
Right,
time,
sure.
every time.
Let's go.
So when you say all the time, do you mean like 100% of the time, or like 90% of the
I
time?
do
you're there
not
100%
like
of the
following.
time?
I prefer
Oh,
I'm
got
a
you.
natural leader and hunter. Did I mention?
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
so we start following game over to District 8.
That's
Alright.
right.
Well, the walk isn't too bad. Adam, you're gonna get most of the looks. Everyone
Me?
else is pretty normal looking. Alice gets a few kind of quizzical things. Just in this area. Women, this is like a little bit more. Women don't carry swords in this area. Let's put it that way.
Whoa, what?
They're a bunch of
Yes.
Then I make sure to make a show of it and kind of swing my blade on one end and grab it, hold it, and swing it on the other end and grab it. Just kind of like eyeing everyone, like, don't F with me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Show your dominance. I like that.
So you guys go through, for simply knowing the districts and knowing how to get into the sewers, you know that there are 3 different entrances. There is one that is behind the Red Rooster. There is another one that is in the back alley behind a bunch of the shops. And there is a third that is next to one of the statues in the middle of town.
Which statue per se would it be?
It's a statue of one of the founders. You don't care that much because it's not Golgari.
Okay, all right.
It's smart and not so bad.
As we started to get into District 8, I would have pulled out just a random stick and just like point and be like, yes, I'm remembering there's 3 different places. Red Rooster, alleyway, and behind a randomonious statue somewhere in town as well, too. Which one do you all want to go to? They could
Well-
all 3 be very exciting.
If we went to the Red Rooster one, then we could also get a drink on the way, which seems like a good idea, right?
Oh, yes.
Right, but are we wasting time if we get a drink?
I'm sorry, my body is a temple and I don't pollute it with any of that stuff.
Oh, well, I was going to say, is drinking ever a waste of time? But clearly, for some of us, it is.
I was going to say that too, because it's sustenance going inside your body, and in that sustenance, you're able to create energy, and then with that energy, you're able to do whatever.
All right, we'll get a drink.
Oh, I like it.
All right, so you guys head to the Red Rooster.
Yes.
Upon entering or getting close to the Red Rooster, there are many a provocative lady around the area. But you, the game, gets a few like, hey honey. They're mostly leaving you guys, and they are stepping out of the way for you. Homer. Homeland. Homelish?
Toomlish.
Yeah, what's her name?
Toomlish.
Toomlish?
I'm not
Toomlish.
gonna call you Tomlish.
That's what I thought it was.
Toomlish.
Toomlish.
That's really kind of fun to say.
Toomlish.
Toomlish.
Foolish
They're
Toomlish.
stepping out of the way.
Of me, because I smell so good?
They're bugs.
Yes, but the opposite.
You smell gross.
Because of my smell good bugs, everyone wants to hang out with me.
As you guys enter in, it's a pretty common bar for this area. There's gambling going on. There's the bar. There's a little stage. It's daytime right now, so nothing's really going on it. It's, kind of like after the lunch rush time. So there's still a few people in there, but it's not super busy.
Great. Perfect timing.
Lucy, you wanted a drink, yes?
Yes.
I'll
go.
join you for said drink.
All right. Well, I'll head up to the bar. And
Behind the bar, there is a large half ogre. Everybody's going up to the bar. Can I get knowledge rolls from everybody?
Knowledge rolls.
I'm not gonna drink. I'm gonna stay sober,
That's
just in case.
Dirty 20. Staying sober just in case.
Knowledge.
There's intelligence.
Designated
Walker.
killer.
Just
DK.
Just intelligence,
Yeah.
not investigation, or.
All right, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm a 3.5 PM, so sometimes this takes me a quick moment. It actually would be insight.
Insight.
Yeah.
inside.
Insight. Maybe my insight's better. My insight is better for a 22.
Woo!
That's
I got an 18.
Okay.
13. I'm not very smart.
And Alice?
I'm not drinking. Or do you still want me to roll?
Yeah, if you're going in, if you're walking towards the bar,
Okay.
we'll still check it out.
You said inside, right?
Yeah.
19.
Perfect. You don't care because you're annoyed that you're at a place that has alcohol. You three can't see any clan items on him, which is kind of odd for this area.
We can't see any what items on him?
Like, there's nothing from a guild. Like, normally if somebody
Oh, right. I
were
got
to
you.
have a guild and were to be in a certain area like this, you would see something to kind of show what guild they would be from. And there doesn't seem to be anything, which wouldn't be super uncommon, but in this area, it tends to be a little bit more faction.
All right.
What is it that you are, sir, behind the bar? Also, give me the strongest drink you've got.
Now, Lucy, 9 lives.
Yes. Give me the strongest? How strong is your strongest?
Oh, you want the strongest? I actually just brewed this. And he pulls up this glass bottle about this big. And the liquid in it is clear, but there are little almost fluid black lines that almost look like eels that are moving around in it.
Are you sure this hasn't just straight crossed into poison?
No, I think it still has another 3 weeks.
All right, yeah. I'll take one of those then. What is it again?
Poison?
The drink. I haven't ate it yet. It just kind of happened. I left it down there for a while. Then this happened. So we've just been kind of experimenting with leaving booze around the place and just kind of seeing what happens. We're thinking of calling it fermentation.
Oh yeah, that's a good big word for something like that. That seems good.
Fermentation. Yes, I shall remember that in my memory bank of my brain.
All right. He pours you both a drink. Con saves as you go to drink.
Oh, God. My party's going to be drunk. Oh!
And I have +2s.
I got
Only on damage and attacks. Only on that. What kind of save was that? A con save?
The con save, straight con.
Cool.
You're drunk.
That's an 8.
Oh no.
I got that +10. An 18.
Good job, Lucy.
So Lucy takes the shot. You kind of get a little bit of a shudder, but you're like, huh.
I think I got an eel.
You feel alive. Like, you are good to go. Let's do this.
Let's kill
The
everything.
entire bar for Tomlish tilts in his vision. As he's not quite sure if the world is moving or if he is, or if it's both happening at the same time.
I'm in a very big predicament. I'm standing still, but yet I feel like I'm moving around, but everything could be moving around me while I'm standing still, and I can't really tell because both seem to be happening simultaneously at the same exact time.
He's literally just like, he's turned into like a Bozo the Clown, those punching clown things, and just gotten hit. He's just like,
I see this.
Yeah, see,
everybody sees that this is not like discreet at all.
You're much more relaxed now. It's great. It's a good job. I'm sure it will calm your bugs down any moment now.
I think so, because they tend to kind of feed upon me as well too. Wow, I feel like I'm very much calm a lot more as well too.
Are they sucking the alcohol out of your bloodstream? Because I hope so.
They could be. I did say ticks.
If the mosquitoes as well, those would also be sucking it out.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Those mosquitoes. Yeah. I've got a couple of those on the back of my neck. All right. I'm
all right.
good.
You feel okay-ish.
Okay-ish.
For the next little bit, you're going to be making some of your rolls. I'll tell you if you need to make a roll at disadvantage right now.
Oh God.
So now, Pam, was it poison?
No.
It was not poison. Okay.
Actually, it's based off alcohol that actually has snakes in it.
It's Gorgon alcohol.
Gorgon alcohol.
We found them.
Right. All right.
So I'm neither blinded, deaf, and paralyzed or poisoned. Okay, so that
we're
means
not
absolutely
poisoned. I'm not that mean yet.
It's okay. You totally can be. Okay.
See, that's why you don't drink, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your body tight.
All
I
right.
typically
So
don't.
now you guys have gotten your drink. What are you guys choosing to do?
All right, that was fun. So now what do? We go out the back door? Do we have to climb out a window? Where do we find this alley?
I don't really know. I figured maybe we could. I don't know if there's anyone else in the bar. If we want to look around for a quick moment, and maybe we can see a sign of someone else that can allow us to get in to said secret place.
Well,
So we need an inn. Sorry.
It's all right. Well, I suppose we can ask that weird bar person with the eel drink and they don't know who they are, I suppose. That was confusing. You know what I mean.
Yes, no, I get it. In my brain, mind, and head, I totally understand what you are talking about right now.
Oh, good.
Can I?
Bartender. I'll ask the bartender. I'm the leader. I'm in front. Yo, rolls. I assume he's poorly.
No, he's a very muscular half orc.
In that case, I rescind my earlier insult and say, "Hey, man,
He looks up and he
looks like you got some gains going. Like that."
Well, you've got to be able to take care of your shop, and sometimes that means throwing people as hard as you can outside of windows.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Like that. Let's go. Hey,
Thank you.
we're looking for an entrance into the catacombs, into the labyrinth. Looking to find a certain 3 Gorgon sisters.
The moment you say that, he arches his eyebrows massively. This would not be something that normally the Golgari would just go around talking to. So he's now getting a better idea. You guys may not be the most... Well, he had the idea once you guys drink the eel juice. So he's kind of giving you guys this, like, kind of like how you would deal with teenagers look right now. Like, okay, kids. You mean where you would get into the sewers?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a drainage pipe out back that everyone knows about. So that would probably be a place you can go and find these Gorgon sisters.
Thanks, man. Keep the gains up. We look real good.
Have a fun time. Try not to die. If you make it out. The next round's on me. Not for that one.
Oh,
No, not for this one. No.
You'll have an ale.
Oh, yes.
Nice ale.
That sounds appropriate.
Yes. So he kind of points you guys towards the back door that would lead out to the back
all right. Well, I suppose we head that way, right into the sewers.
So as you guys exit the back, you guys see that literally there's like sewage drainings all throughout the city. So there's this one pipe that's like would be the size of almost like a hub door, but it's literally covered in moss and in nature. And your little buggies right now start to kind of skitter again. They're really excited. This is where they like it.
You've got your bugs jumping all over you. What's going on here, buddy?
Yes. No, they seem very excitable now. Oh, yes, my little friends. I'm assuming it is just right here through this moss-covered entrance. And I want to reach out and I want to touch the mossy entrance.
It's very soft. It's very squishy. It feels just like the most nice moss you've just ever touched right now.
I stick my hand.
It's a little slimy. You get a little dirt on your finger. Oh, you're loving it. It just feels so nice and clammy.
You want to open that door, or you're just gonna continue feeling it?
I just take them on and just like all over my face.
Okay, yeah, you've got little pieces of moss now in your eyebrow. Your little hair is
Under the armpit.
got like a little twig. It feels great. It is so cool and refreshing.
Oh, yes. Yes, I will. Oh, sorry, Lucy. You meant this door. Oh, yes, I can open the door, and then I shall open the door as well too. Good call.
As you reach, you guys kind of notice there's not like a handle in the door.
Nice.
Like you can see everything's growing out around it. You can't. You're kind of looking for it, but you keep touching the moss.
Do you know how a door works?
Yes.
Okay, just double checking. Is there a handle, or maybe it's just one of those like swinging doors and you just like push it, right?
Push it.
Are you pushing it with the hands that have the moss on it?
Yes, I'm pushing with mossy hands.
Once you touch the door, like with the mossy hands, the moss literally comes from the sides of it in and like help you open it.
So now I have new moss powers, right? I can control moss.
You can think you can do that?
Yes, I can control moss now, guys. This is absolutely amazing. Never in my wildest dreams have I ever thought that I would be able to control moss like this. Is that I push the door open and I say, "Game, after you. You are our leader, correct?"
That's right. Yeah.
Leader.
I will be behind you with my moss powers.
You have very strange goals and ideals.
I'm going to whisper to Game and go, should we tell him he's drunk or just let him believe that?
I think it's funnier if we let him believe it.
All right.
You've got moss powers.
Moss powers.
That's amazing.
She believes it.
Can I touch the door again?
You touch the door, the door will move perfectly every time you touch it, as long as you still have dirt on your hands.
Can we proceed forward, or are we just going to touch moss all day long because that's a new fantasy of yours?
Well, Game is the leader. I'm just waiting for Game to go.
Game?
All right. Follow me, losers. Let's do this.
All right.
Losers.
You want to say something? I'll let you say something.
Oh, no.
And then
I was just looking at a comment where
do we do comment breaks now? I'm so not used to
No, not just yet. We'll hop into a comment in a minute.
I like a good same voice. It reminds you of good times when you were here. All right, so as you guys walk in, you guys see this round. I know how to make shapes. You all know what round is.
This is round. I mean, I appreciate this, but that's more like oval-esque. But this works.
Everybody's making shapes now, guys.
One of those lovely things where I'm like, this will make more sense if I show the face of it. Oh yeah.
I like it. I like it.
So a rounded.
It's a round. I'm very happy we all got past kindergarten in our shapes. It's a round thing. The entire walls are covered in moss and mushrooms, and there's a bioluminescent algae.
Oh, pretty.
That is slightly glowing on these walls. It is giving it a slight dim glow. You do see up ahead, it seems to be slightly brighter light, but all you guys can really do is like get towards it. You guys can't super make out anything on the walls.
Toomlish, are you doing that too? Is that part of your powers?
Yes, I touched the moss.
You touch the moss.
Yes, I'm thinking of that with my mind-brain muscle again. I do believe that when I touched the door, my moss powers, when they activated, it created a light up ahead. Yes.
That's
So-
impressive.
Only you can touch the moss, or can the rest of us touch the moss?
I don't know. I've never had moss powers before. You should touch the moss.
Not
and see if you
touching
can
the
do
moss.
something.
Nope, not
No.
doing it.
I'll touch the moss.
No, don't touch the moss.
All right.
Not unless we know for sure.
Can we say by now I'm just like so done that I'm just like walking ahead?
Oh, see, he left. He's already dead.
I'm close behind you.
You really want to do that in this game? You want to leave the party?
No.
No. I still see him like 10 feet away.
Okay.
Oh.
Like, I'm closely behind him because I feel like Game and I would be in the same level.
Oh, Lucy, wait! They're leaving us. We must hurry over.
The ground is very mossy. Adam, you are going to roll a dex check with
Oh, it's
disadvantage because you are still drunk and the ground is slightly wet.
But I'm a druid of not drunken wetness. Bam!
With moss.
Dex check. Wow, I'm rolling strong tonight, guys. You said a dex check
Yeah.
at disadvantage. That gives me a 5.
Wow.
Moss powers not activated.
Hey, you catch him. You're behind there.
Yeah. Lucy, I'm going to give you the option because you're next to him inspecting the moss. You can help him to try to not fall, or you can just watch.
Oh man. Lucy wants to just watch, but Megan feels like I should help because Megan's maybe slightly nicer than Lucy. So I'll watch for like a second and then help.
Okay. So you're kind of at this point doing like a Looney Tunes style, trying to get your feet to work right now, and then just roll a strength check to
So,
try
really-
to
Strength.
steady him.
Really quick, while she's about to roll that, I just want to say we got a wild magic donation.
Ooh.
Now we did.
And yeah, we did. We got a wild magic from Sarah BC1.
Sarah.
Sarah BC1, you're awesome. And that's gonna go on Josh.
Whoa.
That's going on Game. So when we
Game on.
yeah, so I don't think we've had a chance to do wild magic just yet here. So I don't think Pam's had a chance to experience it. I don't even know if Josh
None
has
of
yet.
us. I don't think any of us.
Not on this game yet, but wild magic. So something's gonna happen, and then
Thank you, Sarah.
Pam, we can. I'll leave this up to you. We can do it. You can keep it on him the whole time, or we can just do it during combat.
I'm gonna keep it on him just because I want to.
Well, here. Actually, let's do this.
Read it first.
Let's read it first, and then we shall find out. So
Out
Josh.
of the way.
Yep. Yeah. Well, Josh, go ahead and roll me a d12.
Oh,
Please.
There we go.
Yeah, let
Make
me
it
find
count.
out what it is before I let him keep it for too long.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
7.
7. 7. All right. Oh boy. All right. Rain of needles. At first, it doesn't seem like anything has happened, but then you feel a tiny prick on your shoulder, and looking over, you see a large needle sticking out of your flesh. more needles begin to fall. Oh yeah, so this is actually going to be a combat round 1. So I'll give you the description of that. Once we get into combat, we'll have that go on to Josh, and then I'll explain what it actually does when we're in combat.
Very nice.
So we're gonna make it super crazy up in here tonight, guys.
It's gonna get real
Thank
fun.
you, Sarah.
Thank you.
And thank you, Scott.
Oh yeah, guys, thank you for the donations and the cheers. I'm loving it. Awesome, cool. All right, we shall continue.
So can I say, like, I hear them like stumbling around, and I just sigh, I'm like, that's what you get. That's what you get. Put that poison in your system.
So you're just up there grumbling. Alice is slowly walking up to you as she is now apparently forsaken the mossy powered one. Lucy, what did you roll?
18.
All right, so
Oh,
you kind of sit there, and he is just, and you really just kind of take your finger and like poke him in the shoulder and steady him, and are just kind of like,
You okay there? You go.
Oh yes, I'm good. I'm good. I think my mossy powers are getting the best of me right now.
Right, yeah. You should be careful with new powers like that.
You
You never know what you're going to get, right?
Never knows. Nose
Literally.
goes.
All
I
right.
like your thinking.
so as you guys join the game, you guys see from this long round hallway, goes forward, it continues forward, but to your right is a large rectangle room, and there seems to be these little pools of a glowing, like, teal liquid in them.
pretty.
And everything around them is covered in ivy. You see, like, there are little things running between them, jumping in. It's almost like you just wander into, like, a little mini ecosystem.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This looks like your kind of place, Toomlish.
Yes. Can I go inspect and see what those little critters are jumping around?
Yeah, go for it.
So I walk into the room, and was that investigation?
I would say nature.
Oh, you know what? Nature sounds even better, Pam. That
Oh,
sounds even
that's
better. So that's going to be a 22.
Damn.
Very
I
nice.
rolled good.
As you are looking around, you notice a few different things. There are some centipedes, millipedes, little scorpion. There's a few really, really pretty little fuzzy spiders that seem to have like a little bit of the moss on them. So they're little glowy babies.
Okay, that's cute.
Spiders? Ugh. I don't hate spiders, but Toomlish loves them.
I don't like the centipede.
I recently found out centipedes are poisonous. In fact. You see, looking up, you see what are slightly larger versions of them. None of them seem to be particularly aggressive at this point.
All right.
At this point.
Question for you, and this is something interesting. If I were to cast Speak with Animals, does that allow me to speak with insects as well?
I don't actually. I think they have to have like a little bit of an intelligence roll, but I'll say because your way of the score, that yes.
Yeah,
What
cool.
else would you want to talk to?
I just want to look up at the ceiling at one of the spiders then.
Okay.
And I would, you would actually see me pull off this little piece of moss that's on my cheek, just kind of crumple it up in my hand, then I eat it. I just look up and I go, yes, hello there, little spider. Hello.
Are you looking at like one of the bigger ones that's on the ceiling? Because those are
Yes,
like.
but I'm calling it a little spider.
You look up to see a bluish white spider. It's slightly see-through. Very adorable. If you want to see a little photo of it,
Yeah, I want to see.
I can figure out how to do that. That.
Okay.
Adorable, real life pictures. Okay.
Nice.
Oh yes, I would look up at that one and be like, hello, little friend, how are you?
Are you talking to me? No,
Oh, yes.
talks to me.
Oh, yes. No, I wanted to speak with you for a moment. You see, me and my friends here, we're actually looking for a correct pathway. We're looking for how many Gorgon ladies was it, Alice?
Diana forgot.
Three.
I was gonna say three.
Three. Yes, looking for
Always three.
yeah, always three. Three Gorgon ladies, and I know that they are down here somewhere.
Oh yes. Well, those are three of Mama's. They take care of us. They give us food, and sometimes they give us food that runs around, and I get to stuff it with my claws.
Yes.
What are they saying?
Saying that knows the mothers. They called them the mothers.
Right.
Yes. Do you happen to know where we could potentially find the three mothers, as you call them?
Well, Mamas are always close by, but they go different ways.
Sometimes they come out, and as she says this, she kind of leans down and like swings this long, sharp white leg in front of you and points farther down that the round hallway that goes.
But you know,
Sometimes they come from there, but a lot of time the stuff they give us, and she points over it, and you see that right past where the little puddles are, little things of water, a little past that you actually see, you almost would have missed it. You didn't look hard enough, but there's another passageway that's just dimly lit.
That's so. They sometimes come from there, but other times that they feed you, things come from there. But they come mostly from that direction.
Yes, but I think either way you can get to Mama's.
I mean, we don't like to go either way because there are some not so nice things that Mommy tells us not to go near.
One moment. I turn around and relay everything to the group. And what direction should we go? She said sometimes they come out that way, but most of the time they come out that way.
I would say we go to most of the times they come out that way.
1 point for most of the time. What about you, Lucy?
Yeah. Well, first, you got all that from that little spider.
I did. And I just wanted to let you know what direction
The
we're going.
spider is like the size of a mastiff.
Oh.
It's
Like it's a 100-pound spider.
That's not a small spider.
That's an upsetting spider. That is.
That's
Yeah.
force.
I agree with Alice. I think that sounds like a good idea, good direction to go.
okay.
Yeah.
Game. What do you presume?
I don't know. First of all, I'm deeply unsettled.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I like hunting big things, but when they're supposed to be big, so this room's kind of freaking me out. So I really don't care where we go, but I would like to leave.
You know what? Game. I want to make you feel better really quick, and I'm going to cast Druidcraft, and I want to have one of my wilted flowers just kind of on my shoulder. I want to make it kind of bloom, and then pull it off and be here you go, my friend, and hopefully that way you won't feel as distressed down here in these tunnels. Oh wait here, and I put it like right up in his ear. Excellent, and I turn.
Take the flower out of my ear, or I will break your fingers.
Pull it out of his ear.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Oh, that was in an ear. All right.
So I turn back. I wanted to.
Clean, thank you. It's fine.
Use it as like that's good styling product or Judah flowers. Great for keeping the hair in line.
So I wanted to ask you, just what was your name, little dearie, and then we will be right on our way.
Well, we don't particularly have names. Mamas just call us theirs, because we are all theirs. Just like you are here, so you are now there, as we all are.
Because we are here, we are now there. That makes total sense up here in my cranial cavity.
I will say everyone except for Adam, give me a perception check as you are now talking to them.
13.
Ooh,
21.
22.
Whoa.
You are still greatly disturbed by the giant spider, so you are not paying attention.
Me?
Lucy and Alice, you guys are noticing that since you guys got in there's a few little things, but now it's like they're constantly running over your shoes.
That's gross.
They seem to be getting more and more fervent, and the whole area in the room kind of seems to almost be vibrating as he continues to talk to this spider.
Okay.
So, Blaze, I think it might be time to go now.
That's what I said.
Oh yes. There's.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, Alice, no, you're fine. I don't mean to cut you off, Alice. I agree. I know Alice is trying to get me out of here as well, too. I want to thank you so much, and we are going to go find your mamas.
We're going to go hide.
But it's fine. I can take you to Mama. I can take you right now.
And the only way you could ever imagine a spider smiling at this spider smile.
What is that?
And first initiative.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Mama's around the corner.
I rolled a nat 20.
Damn, good.
Very nice.
So
I have
20.
so many notepads and everything over here, so I'm just like,
I rolled a gentleman's 7.
Once a day? Yeah. Once a day.
I have a plus
7.
0.
Sorry.
what'd you say, Dana?
Sorry, I have a 17.
17. You got a nat 20.
Yeah, so 23 for my total.
Nice. You got a 7.
Seven.
Gosh, 7, boy.
And I will say you can put me at the very end because I got a 4.
Yeah, you would go at the end. You're busy with the spiders.
I'm very enamored by this thing.
Yeah, you and the
Me
spider-
too. Oh, I was talking out loud to the chat, but I'm going to break the chat real quick. It's Lucas Martinez was just saying, I'm just picturing Lucas as Spider, but evil. And I really was picturing that the whole entire time.
Pretty much, that's kind of what I was going for, was like if Lucas the spider was the size of a mastiff, but still wanted to eat you, but also did want to be your friend before eating.
All right. Well, good. I wanted to be its friend, so now I'm going last in initiative order. That's fantastic.
All right. Don't look over here. You don't need to look over here.
We can't see from over here. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
and then actually, when you get an initiative spam,
Yeah.
since you're getting initiatives down and setting up, why don't we go ahead and take a quick comment break?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just so freaking spiders can get set up. Disgusting. Let's see how everybody's doing out there in chat.
Well,
What
I
made
see.
me laugh earlier was Duchess of Dinos with her moss powers.
Yes.
I see Crossbear 18 says, this is an action episode, not a shopping episode. I'm out.
Oh yeah, because somebody was saying
Sarah
this
Once
is
said, I reminded her of Lily Munster, and thank you so much. That's such a
Lily Munster.
Oh,
That is
Oh.
very high praise. That is probably the nicest compliment you could give my wife.
that is
Aw.
such a good mom. Thank you.
You're a good mom to Daisy.
I do.
Oh yeah, and then Crossbear was asking, whose side am I on? Because I'm excited about wild magic and these crazy BBBs, which Ham gets to implement both of these things coming up. That's gonna be great.
Mr. E. Daniels from Norse Foundry was just in here a little bit earlier. I don't know if he's still in here, but he says, hi, Diana. Hey, Adam. And hi, Megan.
Hello.
Hi.
Part of Norse Foundry.
We love Norse
Josh and Pamela.
Foundry.
They're awesome. Awesome peeps.
Yes.
Who else we got?
And,
I got
course,
hair.
It's Lucas Martinez says, came in late, great mood makeup, Megan.
Thank
Really
you.
selling.
Yeah, it's great. Both of your makeups look great. Unfortunately, I come straight from work, so if I wore that all day, I think I would be sent home.
They all love it.
I think
Yeah.
Well, people would think I have the coronavirus.
like, okay.
Yeah, I don't think your job is fair.
Then again, my
No,
job.
they probably wouldn't.
They also have a running, apparently, at one point, they literally had a group chat that was just called Hair, where they would text each other if they were like, did Pam dye her hair again? I'm not sure. And so they'd be like, yeah.
It's green.
It was green last week. It's purple this week. I was confused too. And I'm like, I appreciate you all want to like give me compliments on the new hair color.
Yeah.
Ooh, hair.
All
I
right.
love their
So
makeup. I'm jealous.
first
Maybe break
up-
time. I'll just.
What about my makeup?
yeah,
All right. Sorry. Go
shove them up.
I'll
All
do
right,
something during break. We'll see.
So, lovely Lucy is up first.
Ooh,
Lovely
okay.
Lucy, darling.
So, I mean, I'm attacking the spider, right?
So currently in your area, there are 2 growing large clusters of buggies that seem to be moving very skitteringly towards you.
Okay.
And so there's 2 little swarms. There's 1 swarm of spiders that is moving quickly towards you, and then there is the large spider who Adam is in front of at this point.
So a swarm of spiders and a big spider.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Great.
Okay.
Plus
So
2.
she's going to kind of go, all right, I guess this is happening then. And she holds up her hands, and 2 deep red blades, like that you could almost see through them, but pop into her hand. So her psychic blade is a bonus action she can do to summon them, and then I can throw them. So for my,
When did that come out? When did they add psionics? Just
I don't know. I randomly generated this character because I was like, I want to see what comes up, and I was like, this is amazing.
like I'm playing a spider. I'm like, wait, they added psionics? When did this happen?
Yeah, I was like, cool. So yes, I do that, and then I'm going to throw them. So let's see. I don't know. I might only be able to throw 1 at a time, would be my guess. Because I would think 2 would be 2 different actions, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll throw 1 at one of the swarms and just see if I can do a little bit of damage.
All right.
Okay. Ooh, that's a nat 20! So 26 total.
All right.
Nice. I like how you moved around like we're in a stadium.
Woo!
Yeah, huge audience.
Everyone.
As you throw, you just do perfectly. It is so creepy. You are done. You are done. It is you. And you just chuck this thing right at the dead center of it. And the entire thing just kind of breaks apart and they all just scatter off.
Oh,
Great.
All right.
I
that was a
think.
swarm?
Yeah,
Sorry. That was a swarm?
it
Yeah.
was.
Nice. Okay.
That was one. So currently there is now a big spider, swarm of spiders, swarm of insects.
Oh, gross.
So Alice, you are up next.
What am I the closest to?
You will be closest probably to the swarm of spiders.
Great. So I take out my giant battle axe. That's
Very nice.
also red and has like blood still dripping on it from like 2 days ago.
Yes.
Magically.
You
Yeah,
should
magically.
clean that, Alice.
I like it bloody. And then I'm going to attack. I can attack twice. I'm a fighter. Here we go. First attack. 13 plus my 7. Math.
30-20.
Thank you.
Will hit.
Great. So I'll roll damage on that.
Remember, you're a brute, so it's a D4 as well.
D4?
Yep, you had a D4 because you're a brute.
Oh.
So you deal extra damage.
Ooh, okay. 4 plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage on the first swipe.
Nice.
And then I'm going to come back and hack again. Let's see. 12 plus 7.
19.
19 will hit.
Awesome. Do I add the brute as
Yeah,
well?
brute is always there. You always have the
Hey,
D4.
nice. Oh, that's awful damage. Whatever. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points damage there. Looks like you're-
Ooh.
You break apart when you bash it once. They kind of break it apart. You break it apart again, but part of the swarm starts almost climbing up your axe,
That's not nice. No,
coming towards you.
no, 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 no. Oh.
And it is now your friendly spider swarm's turn.
That's okay. Pam doesn't have a +2 to everything right now.
Yeah, Pam, you've got your +2. Remember that.
Oh, I
Somebody
know.
fix that, maybe? Hello?
Come on, guys. Pam's gonna be hitting us all night long with +2s on stuff.
Dat Pam, can you help us out?
Oh my god!
Help me.
No! The spiders!
What's your AC, Diana?
I'm sorry, say it again.
What's your AC?
Adam Con.
What? What's your
No, it's Adam Con.
Oh, her AC is Adam Con.
I was making a joke, so you don't ask me. 18.
I was just like over there, and I'm like,
It was a bad joke. No, it was a bad joke. It's a bad joke.
No, just like distract the DM. Just be like,
That's what I was trying to do. 18.
all right. So their first, you'll try to skitter up,
No.
and you manage to kind of shake it off. But as you do, you actually shake them off onto yourself.
No.
That's stupid. Who does that?
You do, apparently. You're terrible at shaking off bugs.
Man. Gross. Ugh.
I can grab it. I know where things are. All right, you will take 8 points of bitey damage
Okay.
from these
fine.
little guys.
Oh my god.
That's gross. What kind of bugs are they? Are they spiders?
What?
Are they spiders?
Yes, these are little spiders.
Okay. Here, take some. You want more for your? You want more friends?
I have so many little friends.
Your little friend is now going to come down on you, Adam.
Mhm.
She wants you to join them. Why don't you want to join them? What is your AC?
It's a big old 14.
All right.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a big smile on Pam's. You missed the smile on Pam's face.
what a big smile.
So they tried to stab you once again with that really long leg, and they miss. But as you are distracted by their giant, way too big for spider legs swinging past you, as you turn, it clamps down and bites you on the shoulder for 11 points of damage.
It's just like an automatic bite?
Yeah, do his little friends get to like help?
How rude, spider. Well, fine. It can bite me for 11 points of damage.
All right.
That +2 is pretty brutal.
It's
Yes, it is.
Yes. Oh
We're gonna go down faster.
all right. The game. Time to play the game.
Well, now before the game goes, the wild magic happens.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I'll look away.
Yeah,
You
so
can
we'll
wait.
so as I was saying, rain of needles. You look around, you feel this prick in your shoulder, and you look around, you see some needles sticking out of you. At the start of each round, 1d6 needles, so at the start of the next round, pierce the flesh of any creature in a 20-foot radius, dealing 1 point of damage per needle. What? You take a cumulative -1 penalty for each needle stuck in your body. Needles can be removed, dealing 1 additional point of damage each, or you can make a heal check, DC 15, to remove a needle safely. And this duration on you, Sir Josh, is going to last... Ooh, that's going to last 6 rounds right now, my friend.
Nice.
Yeah, so we'll say at the start of your turn, you roll a d6. That's how many needles are going to fall into your flesh. Pam, how close would you say he is to all of us? Would you say all of us are in a 20-foot radius?
Yeah,
Close to him.
everyone. This room's not very big.
Cool.
The
So
room
Josh,
is about 35 feet by 50 feet, and you guys are
Awesome.
still all mostly in the entranceway.
awesome. Yeah, Josh, go ahead and roll that 1d6, and let's see how many needles are gonna stick into us.
That's
Great.
5.
5. So all of us are gonna take 5 points of piercing damage.
Hey, that BB switched.
Yeah.
Well, and it deals 5 points of damage per needle, and we take a -1 penalty for each needle stuck in our body.
So how many needles are there?
So there's 5 needles, so we're all currently taking a -5 to stuff.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
not anymore. You're only going to take a -2 because somebody just switched it up.
Yeah,
What happened?
it was Sarah beating one.
+3.
Sarah! Yes! So we're at a +3 for all of us.
Yeah.
So we got 2 needles in us, so 2 points of damage for us.
2
Awesome.
points damage?
2 points of damage. We each have 2 needles sticking
But
at
then
us.
we have +3 extra.
And we have, yep.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of math.
Well,
You're
so
gonna have to
it's
help me.
a -2 on all of our stuff currently right now.
You're gonna have to help me.
When we map it out, I will help you. So it's cool.
So now
Cool.
it's just -2 to my roll.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, magic's the best. It's the best. All right.
Sarah.
All right,
Thank you,
so now
Sarah.
it's your regular turn.
Okay. Now I actually have a
And you
turn.
have pluses now.
No, I still have a -2.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, we're still at a -2 because we got those needles.
Jeez.
All right. So, question.
Yes.
What all is still there? There's the giant spider, and then there's the swarm of spiders, right?
There's sorcerers that's currently kind of surrounding Diana. And then off a little bit further into the cave, there's kind of a withering mass of more insects that are kind of, a
Okay.
writhing mass of insects.
So if I move over to the giant spider, can I position myself where I am 5 feet away from both the giant spider and the swarm of spiders?
No.
Dang. There's no way I can be 5 feet within 2 of the things?
No, you actually would be able to be within 5 feet of Diana and the spider.
I meant 2 hostile things.
The spiders are on her feet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna haul off and take 2 big old swings at the big spider.
All right.
So minus.
Why do you hurt me? I just want to be your friend.
BS!
Stop trying to be cute and adorable. That didn't work
What
now.
did you get?
But friends are all with the swarm.
Well, why are my swords not on here?
I don't know.
Josh doesn't have swords, so he has to have finger swords. They deal 1 point of damage each.
And they make pew pew sounds.
I'm deeply,
Pew pew.
I'm deeply confused. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Okay,
D&D Beyond being weird.
D&D Beyond was being real weird.
Okay.
Okay, actions. That means, well, it's still being weird. Okay, that's fine. So it's just a plus. So +5 to my attack. I don't get the +7 because I'm -2 right now.
Yeah.
That's a 19.
That will
Hey! Very nicely done, Seth.
Nice.
And it's a that'll be 11 damage.
okay.
Nice.
Then I'm just gonna do it again.
Okay. Swing away.
18.
That will also hit.
And this is on the spider, or which one were you attacking?
Yeah,
The
On
spider?
the big spider.
This is the one that bit you. He's kind of like stabbing its thorax. I remember terms like thorax.
I'm very proud of you. That would be 10.
10 damage? All right.
You're only married to a science teacher.
I only have a deep fascination with spiders and bugs. I'm also the person that like literally will keep spiders in the house if they're spiders.
Gross. We're not talking about spiders. Not in real world. In fake world. They're
Yeah.
gross.
All right. The non-spidery one that currently has just been bitten. It is your turn.
How's that spider looking? Does it look gross?
It's got some like weird bluish glowy stuff leaking out of its thorax.
Good.
It's kind of falling off the wall now.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it and be like, listen, I've tried to reason with you, and I was just asking questions. But so this is how you have to be. I'm going to reach under my left armpit, and I'm going to pull out this little leaf and reach into a pouch with some seeds. I'm going to crush them together. I'm going to throw them up above the spider, and I'm going to cast a moonbeam on top of that thing.
Get it.
Bam!
Yes, moonbeam.
Take that with my moonbeam. That's right. You're
Not a
going to take.
doppelganger.
I know, right? So you're going to take 2d10 points of radiant damage.
2d10. Ooh,
Ooh,
nice number.
that's going to be 13 points of radiant damage.
Wow.
No, that's
more
going to be
than that.
16 points of radiant
Yeah,
damage because of our +3. Take that, spider. Thank you, Sarah.
I'd like to tell the class how you radiantly destroy the spider.
That's right. So as soon as I cast that moonbeam, it's almost like this light appears. It's really dark in here. This light appears right above the spider. And then just this beautiful light lands right on top of it. And as it sits there and the light hits it, it kind of starts freaking out. And you just see it just start to decay and just fall to pieces.
Oh my. Wow.
Very nice.
Very dark. Yes, so I cast the moonbeam. And it sits there because we still have swarms too.
Yes, you do. But it is currently Lucy's turn. There's currently still a medium-sized swarm circling around Alice's feet, and there is one that's slightly farther off in the cave that is growing as more and more insects are joining it.
Okay, that seems bad. I want to. Are they? Am I within? I'm within distance of any of these
Probably about
swarms,
10
right?
feet away from them.
Okay, I want to go over near Alice, and I just want to stomp. I just want to stomp on those swarms.
You just want to start stomping away. All right. Do a strength attack?
Or unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack, yeah.
Unarmed? Okay.
Unarmed.
Okay. Neat. That is a 14. Oh, but I get the +3, right? For this?
Yeah, to hit. Yeah, we get the +3s
We don't have -2 anymore. The needles.
Yeah. So you get +1.
Okay, fine. It's a 15 then.
A 15 will hit this. And
Yay!
I'm going to say, as they literally have like 5 HP, you manage to. I'll say you can really spend your entire turn just like. You two are just sitting there, and she's kind of flicking them. You're stepping on them, but you spend your turn, and you still have the heebie-jeebies, Alice. But you are now spider-free.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Yes.
you, Lucy.
All right, and
The
now
right
that
way to
you're
be.
spider-free, it is your turn.
Okay. So you said there's 2 more swarms, right? There's
There's
Two more
only
things.
one more swarm.
it's the insect and the giant spider, correct?
The giant spider has been very deftly moonbeamed.
Oh,
Very
that
good,
was
like-
that one. Great. So let's go towards the insects.
All right, so that is the last one, and as you see, it's getting a little bit bigger kind of with each passing.
Okay, here we go.
It's gotten a little bit bigger.
9, 10, 17.
Well, that added quickly. That will hit.
Yes.
Nice.
There we go. First attack with my battle axe. Okay. 7
Do that
plus
damage.
6 is
13.
Oh shit! What was that?
Yeah, you
number?
were on the 2, so that's
Right.
15.
15 for the first attack.
Plus
Okay.
an additional.
Oh yeah, plus additional
So
1.
Yep, so 16 points of damage on the first attack.
Oh, same thing. So it's not almost same thing.
So
7.
13, 14 plus 1, 15 points of damage for the second one.
Okay, so you
Wow.
are just so annoyed that there are spiders on you. As everyone else is kind of going like, okay, are we good? You just look over and she is
Just like
pummeling this thing of spiders. Like there are centipede bits and spider legs, and they're flying everywhere as she is just making insect mush at this little thing.
Salsa.
You.
But you have properly demolished this.
Nice. Awesome.
So is that everything? Do we kill the swarms?
That's everything that was coming after you. There's still like spiders and stuff in this room, but nothing looks aggressive anymore.
Okay. I'll look at everyone and be like, all right.
If anything was aggressive, it saw what happened and is chill.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent. So do we still want to continue down the way that they said that, that direction, or do we want to go the other way that it pointed?
I'm still thinking the direction where they said that the most times they come at.
All right. Excellent. Which will be that way. And I point and I go, after you, game.
All right.
All right, so you guys are heading up the route where they said, because they said one side is where people came from, one side fit. Okay, just checking. Oh, sorry. All right. So you guys continue to go up.
Oops.
And as you guys go up, it's getting slightly darker as you guys are going up, and you realize there's a turn coming up. And I'm going to need everybody, as you guys keep moving, to make a reflex save.
Oh, do we
So-
still have the needles on us?
So Pam, did you say those needles are gonna essentially stay?
Yep.
Okay.
But it's 6 rounds. That's only like a minute.
Or essentially, Pam, if you want it to stay, we'll just have it happen again at the start of next initiative.
I like that.
Up to you.
This is an initiative.
Okay, so you guys
Well, when we come back to initiative, reflex save! Natural 20 with a reflex save!
Ooh!
Yes! Go, let's reflex save
Oh my
it
God.
with the 22 with a nat 20.
16.
Moss power.
11.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mine's-
nobody absolutely balked it, but as you guys are going down this little area, it stops becoming moss and it's literally just loose stone. Both Tomlin and Lucy literally just start skipping on top of these little stones. And some strange ballet-like thing that they are able to not even lose their grip. I'm going to say on the next dexterity save, because you both rolled natural 20s, I'm going to say this is some weird Dragon Ball Z fusion. You both will get advantage on your next dex save.
Nice.
Wow.
Awesome.
So, the game, you're just kind of walking.
You're a lot nicer than I was last week.
Yeah, maybe it's because I actually know what's coming, too.
There.
So I'm like, oh,
So
it's
we're
nice
taking
for
it.
now. So we have all that going on. You're able to walk, but it's not great. So the farther you're walking, the more and more it's starting to look a little bit more odd. It's getting a little bit more rocky. Adam, I need another nature check from you because, yeah, you'd be the only one. Oh, you're a ranger, right?
Yeah, I can make a name.
I need to make a nature check as well.
Ranger.
Ooh.
Not as good. 13.
For me, that will be a dirty 20.
As a
Uh,
you start to notice as you're getting farther and farther that more of the rocks are kind of getting covered in moss, and there are getting to be less and less bugs in this area.
Good.
So the farther you're going down now is these things, and then as you turn the corner, you see this large, it's probably bigger than it has been before. It's about 60 feet long.
60?
That's
And about they're 20 feet wide. It's not very big. And spattering to this entire thing are these little violet flowers that are closed.
Pretty.
Violet flowers that are closed.
That seem to just be scattered everywhere. They're about the size of like an ale barrel.
Big flower.
Is it the size of a what?
An ale barrel. Like a barrel.
Ale barrel.
Ale
Oh, okay.
barrel. I
Yeah.
thought it said owl bear.
Yeah, I was like, an owlbear? Okay, that's pretty big.
An ale barrel.
Ale.
You guys can make nature or knowledge rolls if you guys would have any.
So before we do that, though, Pam, before we make these checks,
Oh god.
Scott Denuzzo just came in with another BBBB and switched back over to the swarm. So
Stop
now
it.
Pam has a +4 to attacks and damage
Stop
the
it!
rest of the game right now. Guys, we are going with a crazy bit war. Sarah BC1 dropping more bits. I'm gonna have to wait to see if that's gonna be enough. Was that enough?
I don't know. We'll see.
So, yeah, it looks like it was enough.
Oh,
but
God.
she has the choice to keep it on Pam or to move it back to the heroes.
I don't know. At one point, she did say, "Darn you, Scott and you." So let's see.
All right. So
Oh,
Pam,
God.
we'll take.
Oh, okay, it's a +5.
Oh.
So is it a +5? Is it staying on the swarm or is it going back to us? Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you both. Thank you both
Guys,
so much.
that's awesome.
Everyone lives. It's your fault, Sarah.
And thank you.
Oh,
As
my
well.
goodness.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for Cross to come up in here and be like, I want that TPK.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, back to you, Pam. Sorry,
All right.
Thing
No,
is
that's
TPK for
awesome.
me.
Battle Warrior.
And so what's that? What's the point? All right. So
Okay.
if you have nature or some form of knowledge, you can reasonably tell me you would know why you know what these things are. Then give me a roll.
Knowledge.
Can I do investigation or survival?
You can do a survival. Well, I'm saying you can do nature as well. I'm
My
saying
nature
you,
is
24.
not as good as my survival.
you can do a survival.
Nature?
I will allow because you are a ranger. You can do a survival.
24 for nature.
I got
18.
a 14 for nature.
All right. Did you do anything, Diana?
No, I don't know anything.
Okay. You're just like doing. All right.
I just go pretty flowers.
You guys both have a feeling, both Lucy and Game kind of have a weird feeling about that, but they're not 100% sure. Tomlin knows these are Tomlish.
Toomlish.
It's going to be like that weird name, Tomland, Tomish.
That's all right.
It's like a tomb and a lish.
It's a
And
delicious.
it's delicious too.
I'm a delicious tomb. I love it.
By the end of it, you're telling me I should put you inside of a tomb in this game, and then you'll be on it.
That's not what I heard.
You know these things to be a poisonous brand of fungi. And for the most part, they're pretty passive, but if they sense movement or vibrations, they will open, releasing a poisonous spore.
Wow.
I would let everybody know about that. Be like, my friends, we would definitely want to be careful going through here because if I can remember right, this type of mushroom, if it senses your movement or anything, it can open up and poison us and kill us all.
Okay, well then stop yelling.
Sorry.
Right? It might hear you or something. Is that how that works?
So
He's absolutely right. We gotta be really careful with these things.
we could be careful, or do you guys think we should go down the other way?
Yes.
Now hold on.
So there is the other way.
So hold on. If we want, we can go past them.
You can try to.
Okay. In that case,
You can attempt to go past.
In that case, I am going to use my act. I'm going to use a spell. I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on all of us.
What does that do exactly?
Oh, what does that do?
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection.
Look at Pam.
For
she's
the
like,
duration, For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, actually, you, and you. And me. I have to include myself.
Yeah, don't point at Pam.
Has a plus 10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be traced
Oh,
except by magical means. The creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
wow. Ooh, that's a great spell.
Wow. All right. So a plus 10 to stealth for us
Yes.
each? Okay.
Yes, and we don't leave any traces or make any noise.
Yay.
That's awesome.
I'm going to make other
that's it.
things much neater now.
Ranger stuff.
All right.
I think we still have to roll for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So rolling
So
stealthiness.
if you have stealth, you can roll it since especially if you have plus 10.
Yeah, plus 13.
So
Yeah, plus 6.
I will just say roll 5 times, and if you roll below an 8, let me know.
With adding our stuff or
just
without?
if you actually roll below an 8, because
Okay.
he
Okay.
just gave you all 10. So
Okay,
I'm
here we
like,
go. Well,
I
that's my
just
first
did.
one. Yeah, me too. That's
I
the first
rolled
one.
2.
I rolled a 3.
okay. So you rolled a 3, you rolled a 2, you rolled a what, Adam?
I just rolled a 3.
And
Wow.
Josh?
I had 2 8s, a 10.
You just rolled 1.
Oh. I
So
had
said
an
round
8.
1. Okay. Can
boy.
I get totals from everyone now?
18.
Oh, with our stealth stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
So with an 8, that's 21.
Okay, you're still good?
19.
Still good?
15.
I think I'd be 19 with all the pluses. Yeah.
Okay. You rolled you got a set 15?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you will take 3 points of poison damage as this one just bursts in your face. And
Gross.
now make a con save.
I should pass that automatically because look at me.
I mean, yeah.
Oh.
With my plus 2, that takes me, Pamela, to a 9.
You are poisoned.
Oh,
Oh God.
Great.
wow.
Cool. So I feel very poisoned right now.
You
Excellent.
do not feel good. All right, next time. So roll 2. Once again, let me roll. Roll below an 8.
All of us
We're all
roll
rolling again?
twice.
Yep.
You said?
Yep. Roll again.
Roll
So
twice.
To get through takes 4 saves. 4 checks. to get through
What
the
if you rolled an 8 on the die?
Then you are fine because.
That'll give you at least 18.
Yeah.
That gives
Okay.
me 23.
All right.
25.
You're good.
Lucy.
24.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
If it's above a 20, if it's above a 20, you're fine.
It's above a 20.
All right.
All right.
Number 3, you're getting through, and as you get to this one, Adam takes 4 more points of damage.
Dang it.
Oh my.
That's going to be a 28 for me.
You are fine. You are a sneaky little ranger. You are doing this so very dramatically.
I have a 33.
Yeah, you would.
No one likes to show off, Alice.
I do.
21 for this
Okay.
next one.
24.
And good. And last one.
Okay.
Am I taking more poison damage, Pam?
You'll take 2 more damage.
33 again.
Very good.
Showing off.
26.
And you're good. And
That's going to give me a 7 on the die for a 19.
you will make it out. So you make out. You're still feeling pretty bad now. But it seems like the spores are almost stuck in your lungs. You can't quite get them out.
Do we have a donation for poison antidote?
I don't think so. So you said I am still poisoned, or I'm not?
You are. You're gonna take. I'll just roll it now.
Well, because I asked, I'm going to cast on myself Lesser Restoration and get rid of the poison.
There you go. You are no longer poisoned.
Bam! No longer poisoned. And really quick, too, we've got a follow from Monochromatic Weiss.
Ooh, hello.
Follow Monochromatic Weiss.
Hey, I'm wearing a white shirt. If you know Ruby, I'm wearing a white shirt. Sorry. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I got called for you, Mrs. Munster. I'm liking my Munster things.
All right. Okay, so that's all of our calls then.
So we made it through, yes?
We made it through?
Made it through.
Yay.
All made it through this. Mr. Adam is in break time.
Yeah, I would say because we made it through so far, we could probably take a break because Pam is now probably after us now since we all have +5s to stuff.
Yeah,
she's
a lot meaner.
Yeah, I mean it'll definitely help us. But yeah. We'll be back. We'll be back in about like 5 to 7 to 6.5-ish minutes. We'll see you guys soon. Gonna crazy.
The games we play are the stories we create.
The fortress doors swing open.
Every story is unique.
And the sound of war drums rises.
Sometimes our stories come to us when we least expect them. We need to be ready no matter where inspiration strikes. And sometimes our stories are told over great distances. No matter where your journey leads you or how your story is told. The games we play are the stories we create. Sirenscape can help make yours epic.
Sirenscape is searchable, fast, and customizable from any device with no need to pre-install any sound. Adding epic atmosphere to your game has never been easier.
Hey, it's Evil GM Jim Jam from Dragons and Things, hanging out outside today. Socially distant, but still outside. Why? Because it's just freaking beautiful. I wanted to do some GM prep for this coming Friday's episode of Dragons and Things. I thought, I've got to go outside. I just got to be out of the house. And so here I am. I also wanted to share with you maybe a couple of things that I do while I'm prepping games so you can kind of see the process of an episode coming together. So anyway, let's take a look at what I've got out here. I've got my setup here. I brought some snacks with me. Got to stay healthy too. Can't just be eating chips all day. I've got my laptop, which is super important. That's what my primary device for taking notes. Of course, got to stay hydrated. I even got my little pink cat cup. And then I brought some dice, because when I'm prepping for a game, I like to sometimes randomly generate ideas, not always just especially if I'm just spinning my wheels, can't think of anything. So I just, roll the dice and let them decide what's going to happen. So that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you'll join us for our episode of Dragons and Things. That's going to be Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/the DAT Network. We play Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And as you can see, for me, it's all about connecting with friends and having fun and rolling dice. And so honestly, we just have a good time. And I hope to see you there.
So I guess I'm a little worried about my players. They've just been acting a little strange. Now, don't get me wrong, I think it's great that they're invested in their characters. But I think all this time inside is really starting to get to them. And I'm a little worried they might hurt someone.
Take this!
Or themselves. And I guess I'm not sure what to do. It's becoming a real problem, and... Gotcha! Help me.
Hello? Identify yourself.
Hey, Cap! I think I fixed it!
This is Overwatch of Absalom Station aboard the ship Recollection. Due to your distress beacon, we are en route. What is the problem?
Sorry, Poison. We can't talk right now. We are fighting stuff. Leave a message at the beep. Beep!
Wait a second. Didn't you call us?
What are you doing?
Preparing.
Preparing for what?
We've got to go out shopping and everything. And I have been telling you this chill is odd.
Kimmy, that's in a game. This is LA. It's 100 degrees outside.
I've been telling you for weeks, Ben, this cold is serious and unnatural and it can strike anywhere.
That is a game! This is real life!
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Fine. Let's go.
Warned you.
No? Ready.
It's so cool.
Oh, now we're back.
Megan's back too.
And unfreeze. Thanks, you guys. Welcome back, Tales of Ravnica. Miss Pamela taking us through the Golgari swarm, where we just kind of rock some really good stuff right now. We're currently sitting on a +5 for hits and damages. I mean, you guys can give us bigger bonuses, or if you really want Pam to take us out in this episode, gotta throw some of them bits.
Let me.
Nope.
Pam, during the break, Pam was just like, "I'm gonna make everything super hard now." Ah!
I'm just like sitting here. You see the wheels turning in my head. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So since we're back, let's reach out. Let's say hi to everybody a little bit. Again, really quick. Oh, looks like we got some more donations from Sarah BC1. Edges to the table.
Thank you, Sarah.
So no suit for Pamela. Sorry, but that is an additional +1 we can all add on to a roll if we want to.
Here for it. All right, that's it.
Oh no, Pam's gonna get us down. Cool. What else we got?
Let's read.
Yeah, let's say hi to some other people. Scott Denuzo was asking if they were like magic poisonous mushrooms.
Actually, this is the weird thing. If anyone here has ever seen Quest for Camelot, they were like those things that opened up and had like the little like tongue that would come out and hit people.
Oh my.
Or like in Jumanji when Peter gets the
flower
that wraps its tongue around his leg and pulls him in.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh yeah.
But it was a creature of my own horror-ridden brain.
Boy, the CG in Jumanji did not age well.
No, it did not.
Monochromatic Weiss here said something really nice earlier.
said, hey, just a helpful reminder to everyone, you deserve nothing but love, success, and happiness. If someone tells you otherwise, then they can kindly screw right off. You're an awesome person. And, you know, I don't know if they were saying that to someone specific, but I think it's all of us. So just gotta throw that out there.
Great. I love that.
That's really cool.
And it's Lucas Martinez saying, everyone
What is it?
Everyone is bringing a makeup game. What's your excuse, Con?
Oh, well, I have my hair in a hood. I didn't want to put on makeup because I didn't want to go all blue because then I would get lost. Get completely lost.
Listen, I took my break and I put makeup on.
That's great.
And I got a weapon. Okay.
I was sitting here contemplating and making sure that we were all going to be back on time. Okay, I'm sorry, Megan. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. Oh, everybody's
Megan, see? We all got our weapons. What's your excuse?
There you go.
All right, guys. Let's go into our second half and let's see if Pamela can take us down. Bring it.
Cool. All right. So as you guys make it through, very unscathed.
I took some damage.
Oh yeah, you feel.
Yeah.
You guys go up once again, the tunnel takes another turn, heading back up the original way you guys came. And as you guys start to go up, it once again becomes a little bit more mossy, a little bit easier to walk on. As you guys continue the tunnel, once again turns, this time to the right. I know directions. As you do, it comes to probably the most constructed of hallways that you guys have seen so far. There is moss and plant life, and there's still the bioluminescent algae glowing on the sides of it. But I want a perception roll from everybody.
Okay.
Perception roll, you say.
Oh wait, no, I have. Okay, so that's not bad. 14.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
Mine fine. 6.
Okay. You're still slightly paranoid, and you're just looking out for spiders at this point. You're just like checking the walls, feeling.
That axe came out of somewhere.
You're at this point. You're just like, I'm done with all spiders.
Yes.
So you continue. Adam and Megan, you guys see? It looks like there's something off about the back wall of this room.
Hey, do you have your moss powers that you can figure out what's wrong with this wall over here?
Oh,
Right.
You want me to go up and touch with my moss powers?
Right. Well, I just thought since you got such amazing powers that you might be able to figure it out, right? Because it seems like something's a bit off, right?
Yeah. Yes, I do agree with you on that one, most definitely. The more that I look at it, it's definitely seeming like to disrupt my visual aid of how I can see things. I shall go take a look, and I will walk up to the back wall, get my face kind of close to it, and examine it closer.
Okay. You are examining the wall very, very closely. You notice the moss on this wall is slightly different from the stuff around it, but you can't quite tell why.
Can you talk to the moss?
No, I did not speak with plants, unfortunately, today. I was going to. I will reach out and touch this moss with my finger.
You poke the moss.
Poke the moss. Everyone knows Adam just likes to go up and poke things. Poke the moss.
You poke the moss.
Where we all die.
I'm gonna lean over to Alice. Yeah, not telling him that his moss powers were made up was the right call. This is hilarious.
Let's watch.
Poke the moss.
You are proceeding to poke the moss. It gets spongy, so it like pushes in and then springs back when you're done poking it.
Double hands.
You now have more moss on your hand, and the moss does the same thing.
I just kind of start wiping it on myself a little bit.
Nice
Doesn't look
moss
like
powers,
it,
bro. Real good moss powers.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I have determined that most indubitably, after I got these moss powers, I could use it to our benefit to help all of you.
You know what was beneficial? Sorry.
Thank you. It was beneficial? What was beneficial?
No. Games spell was more beneficial than you touching moss right now.
But
I was real.
well, I mean,
Spell.
it was very beneficial.
I have to agree with that for right now, but that doesn't mean that your moss powers aren't really impressive still.
Just
Oh,
that's the leader, like I said, in the first place.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, would anybody else like to do anything with the wall?
Can I search for traps?
Yes, you can.
Huzzah. What do I roll for that now? Is it sleight of hand? No.
Yeah, I think it's sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? Okay.
I believe so.
I can't keep track these days.
This trap sense isn't a thing.
5, 14,
It is if you have a spell that helps you find traps.
I don't.
I do.
I don't know.
Oh, I got a 17.
17?
Mhm.
You as you're kind of watching him poke a wall, you notice this one section of it that's right against the corner. This little section right here. Every time he's pushing it a little harder, it's moving in just a little bit.
There seems to be maybe a trick wall here or something like that. You guys see this? There's like
Are you touching
movement.
Are you
Yeah.
touching moss again?
Oh, well, I don't have the moss powers like Toomblish has, but I do think there's something going on with this wall. I don't know if it's
Give
something.
me another nature roll.
I'm not even going to look down. And it's going to be a 19.
As you're poking this moss, you notice every time you're squishing it, it's getting squishy. Also, you notice one little area that you poke that is supposed to be moss isn't squishy. It's on one stone.
On a stone?
Yeah, because like the wall's made up of like stones.
Gotcha.
So
So I guess I'll...
stones looks like it has moss on it, but when you poked it, it didn't squish right.
Oh.
Didn't squish right.
All right, so I'm going to put my hand on that stone. I'm going to try to push it.
As you do, the stone falls in, and who was against the wall? Everybody was against it, kind of checking it out.
I mean, I definitely.
I'm not. I wasn't.
No,
touching.
we were watching them.
All right.
Me and Alice were.
All right. Adam and Megan make a dex save as really the stone wall crumbles in.
Do we still get those advantages on
I
this?
will give it to you for this one since apparently you know stones.
Okay. Where's my other
Advantage? Oh, jeez. Wow. I'm going to add my edge on top of that one as well too, because that will give me a 10.
Okie.
Wow, I got a 22.
You Gary, you see it coming down and you just leap right out of the way back to right next to the game. And Alice, your arm's kind of like in there. And when you push it, you can't quite pull it out.
My arm is stuck. Uh-oh.
You take 11 points of damage
Oh.
as all of you fall on you.
Oh wow.
You need to
We
heal
should help
yourself.
him.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'll be all right. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
That is a good idea.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that at a level 3.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna run over and start pulling rocks off of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll help.
And
Oh, no.
looking and flexing just a little bit as I do it. Like, even though the rocks aren't that heavy, I'm still like making sure everyone can see that.
You were flexing.
You're trying to impress us.
He's always trying to
well,
impress
I got 23 points of healing.
Are you all right? Toomblish, are you in there? Toomblish, speak up, please.
Yes, I'm doing much better. And actually, as you see him, you see like kind of the flowers and stuff on him just kind of sprout a little bit more colorful. Tell that he's doing a lot better.
All right.
I should be more careful on that one.
Maybe
If
we
only
should
I was-
stop touching things.
You said to use my moss powers. That's exactly what I did.
Well, that's true.
Hey,
Oh!
guys, we got a raid that just happened. Shattered Tabletop Games is raiding with a party of 10.
Woo! Thank you.
Raid time.
Hello,
How's it going,
raid.
guys? Welcome.
We just touched evil moss.
Yeah, we touched Evil Moss, and I'm getting squished by rocks.
Nice.
Hey. Welcome
Hi,
to Tales of
Ray.
Ravnica. It's a 5e D&D Ravnica-based game. We're going through some Golgari. Damn, just squish me with some rocks. So, all right, let's go. Cool, so I'm feeling
Thanks,
better.
Ray.
Funguses easily, I give you rocks. Now that the rocks have fallen, you can see slightly behind it, there seems to be a chest.
Oh.
Oh, I think we found treasure. That's what we're here for, right?
Do you all want me to grab the chest as well too?
Well, I'm not grabbing it. You're the
sure.
closest to
Yeah,
the
you
chest.
go ahead.
Yeah, go
Oh,
for it.
excellent. I'll walk over and I'll grab the chest.
It's not that big.
All right. I pull it out, set it down, and open it.
Right, as you open it, there is a pearl inside. Now the size of a fist that is completely, perfectly white, except for a single black spot on it.
That looks like a weird eyeball, right?
Yeah.
Giant eyeball.
Okay.
Can I do a, I guess an Arcana check on it?
You can do an Arcana check on it.
Okay. Thank you. Let's roll
Arcana
this
away.
dice. Hey! Oh, yeah, I'll take that. It's a Michael Jordan, 23.
Nice. You feel there's definitely a magical force coming out of it, but you can't quite recognize it. It does feel very similar to your own.
Excellent. Oh, so I found a pearl with a white dot on it.
Black dot.
Black dot. A white pearl with a white dot. Yes, you said it looks like an eyeball, and I just hold it up to your face.
Okay,
Eyeball.
let's not do that in case something beams out of it and tries to turn us into stone.
Excellent use
Or
of
moss.
excellent use of intelligence. I'll stick it in one of my pockets.
All right. So you stick it in your pocket and continue along this path. It once again, pretty much after you get past the fort, it goes back to just being completely covered in moss and ivy, and goes back to looking what you know.
Oh, so it all just moved back? That's
Yeah.
pretty
It was almost like it couldn't get close to where the chest was.
Oh.
Good.
Well, that is not something you see every day.
No.
Wait, so the moss went back happily after the pearl got taken out?
Yeah, you kind of see like almost stuff is kind of now moving back, like it's going against the flow of you. Like little bugs are once again skittering back.
Okay, so would I look at it and think, hey, is it because we took the chest out and now it's going back into formation? Or B, it sees the pearl and they're running away from it. Like, is there a way I can roll something on that? Or
If you take the pearl out, you could maybe like try to hold it up
Yes.
with like a millipede and see what happens.
Yes.
Oh.
May I have the pearl?
Oh, yes. I hand her the pearl, covered in a little bit of moss.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
dirt.
look for a little centipede and make sure that the little black dot is facing outward, and I'm gonna put it towards.
You notice as you kind of are trying to like get it around something, like they all kind of like go up the wall or go around. Like they all seem to just kind of be avoiding this eye.
What about the moss area?
The moss is fine. The moss isn't going to just immediately receive.
So,
It's more the buggies.
do you guys see what I'm seeing?
Yep.
Oh.
What about the bugs on you, Timlish?
I put it towards him and see what happens.
They
Sounds
skitter
like all
up
of
in
them
my
really
air.
start scampering towards your like back. Like it's kind of
Oh, yeah,
So we-
right there, right there.
Bugs.
Yes, bite me right there on the low.
All right, enough of
that
this.
feels good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is good. This is good to know.
Yeah, so why would, but hey, why don't you ask the bugs what they're afraid of?
Oh, Good point. Can you talk to them?
You want me to talk to the bugs again?
Right, yeah.
Sure. I'll go up to one of the centipedes up on the wall and I'll cast. Do I still have?
Speak with insect.
Well, I speak with animal. Well, because they're tinier. Speak with animals probably wouldn't work on tinier ones.
You can't. The reason why you're able to talk to the spider is because it was bigger and had a higher intelligence.
Gotcha.
You would get like one word answers from millipede where it'd be like good, bad, no, yes, go,
Okay.
right.
Yes. I don't believe that I can help with any of these as of right now, but that is a very good find. Most definitely.
Do you want to hold on to it?
Game, would you like it? Because you are the one in front. Perhaps maybe this can help you going through the path easier to move them out of your way.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it. Thanks.
All right. I'll hand it to you.
All right.
It's a little
It's a little just because like light reflects off the eye. Always the black to make it look like it almost has an iris in it.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it.
All right. You guys continue to move down the tunnel.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys are suddenly hit with a smell that can only be described as like fresh rotting. Fresh rot.
Not me. Fresh rot.
Fresh rot.
That is
rot.
an oxymoron.
Smells like District 7 in here.
God.
What?
Oh,
Seven.
you smelling bread now?
No, this is just the bad one. So 8 was the good one with bread. The rotten bread, sure, but bread.
No, District 7's where all those nerds go to the library. You know, they're always looking for like that weird secret society, you know? They're always
Yeah, I heard about some nerds last week.
Yeah,
smell bad.
They live in District 7. District 7's full of nerds. I don't like it.
Got it. Yeah, a whole bunch of people died last week. Did you hear about that in this district?
No, but that's probably why it smells so bad.
As you guys are walking, the smell is just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Can I get a perception check? Adam, you can roll it, or you can make a nature. Or no, let's do perception.
21.
21. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I only got a 10 this time around.
And I have a 9.
23.
All right. So Game and Lucy knows kind of going up ahead. You guys notice there are these kind of weird yellowish flowers that are kind of in the corner amongst this slightly larger mass. And this is the first time you guys have seen anything that looks like this or this color so far. It's about 20 feet away.
I'm really getting tired of seeing all these flowers and I don't know what they do. So let's just be on edge. Let's just be ready.
That's a good point. I mean, anything that is pretty is probably poisonous. I just feel like that's usually how it goes, especially in a sewer.
Yeah, there were like the weird purple flowers that spat poison in our face, and there were all these like giant spiders and stuff. I'm just saying, let's be on our guard, guys.
These are probably like acid or something like that.
Yeah, I don't have a good feeling.
All right, so as you guys get closer, does anybody else want to do any other checks for this? Try to figure it out, or just gonna walk on up to it?
I don't think I have anything.
Just
All right,
nature.
let me look.
As you guys walk up to it, you suddenly hear almost a cracking sound in the wall to your right. As the tops of the flowers, the big mossy body flips itself down. And as it does, the wall almost spills out with the bones.
With what?
With bones.
Bones.
Of animals, creatures. As standing in front of you is now this giant moss vine with skulls and femurs sticking out of it with these flowers on top.
Yep, called it.
Roll initiative.
Oh.
Boy. Hiya! Oh man, it was sitting on a 20 and it tipped over to 2. Four.
They're staring at the it's called vines.
All right.
Well, I got a 7. So.
Oh, fun.
Got it.
You got a nat 1?
What?
That one you got.
Wow.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
You guys suck.
Well, here it comes, guys. Josh didn't call it. What'd you get?
I got a 21.
There you go.
Hey,
That's
and what
pretty.
did you get, Adam?
I'm at a 4.
Oh,
I also get +0 to initiative because my dex is
Oh.
0. So I literally got a 1.
All right. It will be your turn, Alice.
All right. Okay, so we all have, some of us have edges, so we have to remember that. And also we have +5 still, correct?
Yeah.
And the needles are gone?
And then the needles come back.
When it comes to Josh's turn, the needles come back.
So
I know.
use them +5s while you can.
Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to use...
He was like,
Sorry.
"Are you gonna make the needles stick?" I'm like, "You have +5." Yes, I'm going to make the needles come back.
All right, I'm going to go up and try to hit this
All right.
fine, bony creature. And I'm going to add an edge. That way it's a +6. Thank you for my edge, Sarah. 20! Woo! 20! So that's 20 plus 6.
It
Plus
is a nat
7.
20. That nat 20 will
I know, but I have to discuss what I got.
Roll that damage.
Okay, here we go.
So I'll help you math it all
Thank
out.
you. So
Okay.
9, 10, 11.
So 11, that is 22 points.
Wait, I do it again, don't I? Twice. I fight twice.
Well.
Very nice.
No? I
No,
didn't fight
you rolled it and doubled, right?
Okay.
These 2 attacks, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I attacked twice.
Well, yeah, but you didn't roll
Yeah.
for your second attack.
Oh, that's what I was looking at you like. 18
That will
plus
hit as well.
5. Yes. Okay. Oh,
She is coming in.
8.
You are just done with everything that is happening down here.
14. Yes, I am. 14, 15, 16, 17.
17.
17.
Wait, no, plus 5. 17 plus 5, because I have +5 damage. What's that?
So another 22 points of damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, you only had 22 with your crit?
Did? I don't know. Adam was doing the math for me.
Yeah, she rolled really low on her damage dice.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Sarah.
All right.
Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah.
We love you.
All right. It is now the corpse flower's turn. I need everyone to make a con save.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's not going to be good. I don't.
So you guys have edges. You can use those too. If you still
I'm
have them.
definitely going to.
I'm going to use my edge
Okay.
and give me a 16.
All right.
This applies to all of this, Adam.
How much?
Yeah.
You get that 5 too for this?
No, 5 is just attack
No.
damage.
Okay.
I have 19.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Did you use your edge, Megan?
Me? Yeah. That made it 6.
All right. On
Poor Megan.
Adam and Megan's turn, you can try to wake up. You
Oh.
out from
We're asleep?
Oh
The spell
no.
is so powerful, it literally knocks you out.
Oh,
No.
goodness gracious.
Wake up.
And as you have both fallen down prone,
Oh.
it is going to use one of its tentacles to attack both of you.
Coup de grace! I mean, it's not quite coup de grace, but it's kind of coup de grace.
So we're both
All right.
going to hit.
And you can't make a save.
Wow.
You can't
It's okay.
make a save.
Hey, it's all right. You're the one trying to kill us, lady.
I was just like, oh, this gets worse. All right, Megan, you take 7 points of regular damage, and then 4 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And you cannot make a con save to protect yourself from the poison as you are incapacitated.
Uh-oh.
Adam, you take 12 points of regular damage and 3 points of poison damage.
Points of damage!
Oh my god.
Oh
That's
my
a
God,
lot.
that's so much damage. Thank goodness that we've got it on our side and you don't have it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
All right, Megan, it is your turn. You can try to wake up.
Oh, okay.
So
What?
roll Constitution to try to have your body rouse itself from this stench.
Wake up.
I got a 14.
That's better.
You will wake up. You can kind of get yourself a little bit back on your feet.
Oh, I feel awful.
It is really the worst thing you've ever smelled, and you've been through all of Ravnica.
Oh,
You've
This
hung
is
out with the
really
cool.
bad.
They're real stinky.
They don't believe in showers.
No, they don't.
You should go to one of their weddings.
Adam, it's your turn. You can now roll a con save to try to wake up. Wake up!
That's a leaner. Did you lean? It would look like a
No.
leaner.
No, because then it's set back.
I didn't see. What is it?
That's a 6.
Nope. And as you are still incapacitated, you will take another 4 points of poison damage.
Ah! Oh no!
Wake up.
Guys, I'm gonna die.
Wake up.
It is now your turn.
So at the start of my turn, apparently, some crap happens.
Yeah. So roll that D6, Josh.
Please, please.
No! You got 6? Josh!
Okay, so all of us are going to take 6 points of damage, and our -5 goes away
And
for our attacks at least, and it gives us a -1 to our attack
no,
And damage.
Josh.
and
You
damage.
said -6 points?
-6.
Wow.
I'm literally at half health.
But it's now your turn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start with my bonus action, and I'm going to use Hunter's Prey. Or no, not
Mark.
yeah, Hunter's Mark. Excuse me.
I know Rangers.
Yes, I'm going to use. Where was it? Where was it? I literally just had it.
I don't know.
Class features. Favored enemy. Natural explorer. Oh, it's because it's a spell, Josh. Hunter's Mark. I'm going to choose that. Until the spell ends, I can deal an extra d6 damage to the target whenever I hit it with a weapon attack. I have advantage on any wisdom check I make to find it. The target drops to 0 hit points before it ends. I can use a bonus action to turn my mark to a new creature.
Right.
But he's the only one there. So I'm gonna cast that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna take 2 big old swings with my short sword.
All right. Let me know how it goes.
I will let you know how it goes. All right, so I get a -1, so it'll be +6. So that's 25.
Yes.
Ooh, yay.
So that means I get an extra d6. So I get 2 d6s.
And then +5.
That's a 6.
I think the DAT network is after us because they're trying to convince Scott to donate to switch it.
Yes!
Not cool. Not cool.
Do it!
No.
Sure.
So that
No.
so that'll be 16 damage.
All right.
All right, now I'm gonna make my second attack.
Okay.
Come on.
Do
Come
good
on.
things. Do good things.
25 again.
That will hit.
Okay.
All right. So that's 3 plus 3 plus 6. Not as good. 12.
All right.
Still damage. Still
Yeah.
damage.
It all counts.
You took off 2 of the flowers. You did some good damage to this.
Just 2 flowers.
All right, it is your turn, Alice.
Oh, back to me?
Yep.
And at the
Okay.
start of her turn, doesn't she take damage from the arrow, from the needles?
Yeah,
We all take damage. So it's at the start of your turn because we didn't get to another round. When it comes back to your turn, more needles fall.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
So
And a negative 1.
you guys got to kill the thing.
Swing.
All right.
Okay. So it's a 9 plus 7.
-1.
I
it's
already
a
minus the
+6.
1.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I don't think that hits, right? What was that?
16?
16?
Will not hit.
Okay, next hit.
All right.
17 minus 1, 16. 16 plus 7.
Will hit.
Awesome.
Nice.
Here we go. 7 plus 6 is 14. 13 plus 2, 13, 14, 15.
15?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Well done.
It is now the
Thank
corpse flower's turn. Everyone make a con save.
But I can't though.
Why? Oh,
Okay.
you're
Oh my god.
Oh yes, I can. Okay.
Oh
I got a 4.
no!
Diana got a nat 1. I got a nat 20.
What? Oh my god.
No.
Oh, what's going on in chat, Scott?
Oh no.
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Okay, well, I wrote it.
First, both you and Diana are going to take 2 points of damage because you 2 hit the ground.
2 hits.
Get 2 damage.
Okay.
You said you got a total of 4 for con.
I got 4, yeah.
And you got a nat 20.
Nat 20, 22.
You just like bounce up. Like you don't know how, but you are like, I am awake.
I feel good.
And as you do, you see 3 of your fellow compatriots drop.
All 3 of them, so it's just me?
Oh, wait, we drop?
Yep.
Well, we're not dead. We're
You just
Drop.
fall to the ground.
Oh no.
Okay, cool. Super cool.
So it is now going to do an attack.
of course.
Oh no!
Scott! That's already
So he just switched it back over to you, Pam. So now you have a +6 for all your attacks and a +6 for all your damage.
God,
This is
thank you
ridiculous.
so very much. Let us see if anyone can survive.
Megan. That's right.
Oh, man.
Coming for you,
Okay.
It was
Scott.
nice
We're
being
good.
alive.
Lots of weapons.
Yeah.
It's going to hit Diana, and it's going to hit you, Josh.
I don't know who Diana is. Oh, good. It's not hitting Alice. Forget.
It's going to go after the malice. It feels
Damn it.
good to you at this point.
Alice.
Okay.
Terrible.
So, I have to do math. So 6,
Yeah, I hate math. Good luck.
17 damage.
What?
No, you didn't make your. Oh wait, she can't.
She can't. She's unconscious.
Right.
Wow.
Where?
You're at 10.
I'm
No,
at 10.
you're at 20. I'm sorry. You're at 20.
God.
Scott! It gets a quick raw attack because you're unconscious on the ground.
I gotta say really quick, I love this change in the BBBB. We're keeping it like this every single week. This is nuts.
God.
So much fun. All right.
This is deadly.
Yes, literally dead.
Oh boy.
All right. 15 damage.
What?
Right.
Josh takes 15. Oh man.
How much health do you have right now, honey?
Oh, I'm at 9.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah, 14.
How terrible would it be?
You are just doing this because you died last week.
No, I'm a good DM. I'm doing this because I want to kill you all.
It's our anniversary, sweetie.
I know. Right, and to prove my love, I'll be a good DM and kill you.
Fair enough. Yeah.
All right, Lucy, try to roll a con save.
Come on, Lucy.
Oh my.
Come on, Lucy, 9 lives. You've got 7 more.
I got a 13.
That's a lucky number, 13.
Right.
Not quite.
Ah.
Ouch.
No.
You are still unconscious, and you take 4 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Okay. I'm getting down there.
Wait. Did the tables just change again?
Huh?
Never mind.
No,
Maybe
no,
ignore me.
you leave it. You
No.
leave this.
No,
Ignore
no,
me. Ignore me.
Why did it
Sorry.
freeze?
Sorry. So wait, Lucy is still knocked down prone? Wait, did we
Uh-oh.
freeze? They froze.
Oh no!
Hold
Oh
on,
no.
guys. This is a good look for Pam. I like
Oh
it.
really?
Are
Crap.
you gonna contact them? Sorry.
Oh no!
Sorry,
I
guys out
think we
there.
just lost, or some sort of connection just kind of went
Yeah.
wonky for a second.
Sorry, guys. Hang tight for a second. You know what? You contact. Let's look at some comments, Megan.
yeah,
Good idea.
Scott Denise is saying we made Diana cry. Yeah, you almost did, actually. You almost did.
Whoa. It's Lucas Martinez says, let's go, chat. If we can get 2 PC Diana deaths 2 weeks in a row. Go, Diana. I believe in you.
Oh my god.
I'm over here now.
Did you contact Brady too? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Yeah,
else.
you guys keep talking.
Here we go. Brady's working on it. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Brady. What else?
So one thing I was loving is a lot of this back and forth has been between Scott Denuzzo and Sarah BC1. And Scott puts that +6 on it, and Sarah's just like, I can't counter you anymore.
Crossbear18 says, complaining about a TPK is a sure way to get another TPK.
This is true. Oh, God.
Well, guys, if anybody's tuning in right now as well, too, welcome to Tales of Ravnica. We're just having a little bit of some issues. One of our members got dropped on it, but we are taking care of it. Tales of Ravnica is a 5e Pathfinder, or not Pathfinder, 5e D&D game set in the world of Ravnica. Lots of crazy, silly funness. What other messages we got coming in?
I mean, it's Lucas Martinez says, no better anniversary gift than a TPK.
Yeah, right? Ella of Ella, which is Pam, she says we're trying to get back now. So
Okay,
they're
good.
trying. Oh, ow.
You did that to yourself,
Hold on,
not
thanks. Yep, they're trying to get back in now.
So it's Lucas Martinez saying, quick con, beast shape into a mammoth or something.
That's right. Lucas, when you sent that, tell me to beast shape into something, I was unconscious. I couldn't do it yet. I'm just like, oh no! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, we're getting closer. I think they're trying to get back in, y'all.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
But I have to say, a +6.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oof.
That is a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, well, since we're waiting for them to come in as well too, I'll go ahead and chat with all you guys. So next week, kind of throw it at everybody, just throwing them out some total party death, total channel death, guys. Everybody's just gone right now, Jared.
We're trying to.
Everybody is completely gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for Tales of Ravnica, we're doing 10 episodes, and so today is episode number 5 that Megan jumped in to join us with. Again, thank you, Megan, so much for jumping in. We've got
I love playing with Megan.
I know, we don't get too often.
Yeah, so we're about halfway through our season right now because, as we were saying, Tales of Ravnica follows all 10 guilds in the world of Ravnica. We've gone through 5 of them already. Next week is going to kind of be a big one, so next week will be fun. I'll be back in.
Sorry.
How did you get into my framing? How did you get into my picture? That was insane.
Sorry, I just had to.
But yeah, we've got more DAT guests coming in throughout the next couple weeks as well too. I don't like telling you guys who it's gonna be because I like to be a surprise.
Yeah, no, don't tell them.
A weird Restrepo appears. Oh,
weird.
Real Gobshite is asking, when's the Centaur Cop coming back?
Oh, yeah.
Wait a second. Jared, that was you! That was totally Jared. Yeah, on our very first week, we followed Boros. Colors of Magic, the 5 colors of magic and mana. You've got red, blue, black, green, and white. Tonight, what are we tonight? Oh, Golgari. Ooh, black and green.
Yeah, totally messed up on my shirt. Sorry. I thought I was blue tonight.
No, I'm blue. I'm blue
know.
tonight. I'm
Sorry.
blue.
I just
See
threw
the
it on
blue?
quickly and popped
See
on.
the
I'm
blue?
sorry. Sorry. Wow. For a second, I thought Megan was bald.
No! Would that be weird?
Oh,
I don't think I
Yeah.
could pull it off. I don't think.
I don't know.
you're pulling it off right now.
You
look
look
like you're Ellen Ripley.
No, I was gonna say she looks like Mad Max. What's her name?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Charlize Theron. Yeah.
Rosa.
Oh, I know what her actual name is.
Rosa?
Yeah. It's my gray hair. Oh, my grayish purple hair makes me look
It's fun though.
Grayish purple.
It's fun.
Yeah, so we're having a grand old time here tonight.
Furiosa.
Furiosa, thank you.
Ah, Furiosa.
It's a badass.
Yeah, so we're just we're waiting on Josh and Pam. I don't know what happened to these guys. So this is kind of a bummer because Pam was just getting ready to murder me, and she was killing everybody else. She's probably really upset right about now.
Probably.
Let me check. How you guys doing?
Anyway, how are you guys liking the show? Are you guys enjoying
Yeah.
Tuesdays, Ravnica?
Yeah. Tell me what you guys think so far. Again, sorry, we lost Josh and Pam for a second. Josh is trying to keep his character alive. Yeah, he really is. Oh, real gobshite. Roll for 1.
Lucas is saying they have the same internet provider as the Verge.
They probably do. But yeah, so as I was saying, next week we're gonna have a couple different DAT faces in the stream next week, so that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little bit bigger. We're going up to higher level again for next week. I will be back in the DM chair, and it's going to be loads and loads of fun. The rest of the week, as we're looking for other content as well too. Tomorrow night, enjoying me. Mandelo's enjoying me in a burqa. Thank you. With my cool hairstyle.
Hi,
It's so nice.
I'm glad Mandela's watching.
Yeah, welcome Mandelo. Hello again.
So you're saying about tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. So you've got Jared. You got Mr. Real Gobshite himself coming back from a crazy week last week with his bad game. Thursday night is Rise of the Runt Lords with Benjamin. Diana and I shall be back on that one. Friday night brings you Heroic Endeavors. Jim running some other fun, crazy madness there. Saturday morning, popping into Cragstravaganza in the morning, and then Ben is running Starfinder, which has been crazy awesome. Sunday, as we tell everybody, that's your day off from us. You get the day to recoup, relax, and get ready, because Monday night, Megan Cades comes right back Monday nights as Miyuki in Jamie's game, Chris and Giggles.
Miyuki.
Yeah, Jared is pretty
So
bad.
going back to my question to everyone, how they're enjoying Ravnica, Lucas is saying Ravnica has a lot less Magic the Gathering than I thought.
Here, why don't you hop into the screen really quick? Scoot closer to me really quick. There you go, and talk while I see if I can get in touch with him.
Okay. And so he's saying it's easier to follow than other Ravnica streams I've seen. That's awesome. That's a good compliment, Adam. Huh?
Yeah.
Did you get that?
Okay,
And then
so-
Sarah, they're coming back.
Here we go.
Sam.
Here we go.
Sarah
They're coming
BC1 is saying, I've been really enjoying this show. Just wish I could stay awake for the whole show. Hey, you're awake for most of it, and you're still awake now. So that's awesome. Let's see. And then I think I saw one more. Yeah, Mandela saying, yeah, it's 1 a.m. here. Hey, thank you for being with us, Mandela.
Yeah.
And I'll get you back in.
All right. Whoa, bam. Okay, I popped back into the host seat. Josh and Pam are just now getting back. Brady is doing his awesome magic and getting inside there. So, Pam, we will have you back in the driver's seat in just a second. While I just want to sit here and be like, oh, cool. We all died, and we're all we arrived. So, all right.
Sorry, I got knocked out by a flower.
Yeah, all 3 of you guys are knocked down, right? And
Yeah.
Megan was about to figure out if she woke up.
I think so.
Yeah,
Is that
she
what
was
it
going
was?
to see if she woke up. What did you roll?
I rolled a 13.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
you did not wake up. Go back to nappy nap time.
Great.
You're like, my internet died again.
Great. Great. Cool. Love it.
All right.
She's not.
It is
awake.
now your turn, Adam.
My turn? Ooh, good. Do I have enough? Please tell me I
Wait,
still
we didn't go to
have that.
6.
Huh?
Huh?
Went to 6. I left. I came back, and you have the power.
Well,
Who
I
has the
thought
power?
we'd been at 6. Wait,
Oh, I thought I changed. I thought I changed.
No, you have the 6.
No, you still have the 6. It's still you on the 6. Cool.
The
I-
fear knocked memories out of my head.
I am going to again. I'm gonna reach into my armpit, pull out that little leaf, reach into my pocket, get those seeds, and I'm gonna toss that mixture right above this giant creature, and I'm gonna cast Moonbeam at a 3rd level, Pamela.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be 3d10 points of radiant damage. I don't have those bonuses, but hopefully I can do some damage to you before you murder all of us. Maybe not a lot. 7 and 4, 11 points of radiant damage.
All right.
Right on top of you.
Look at her, but not down for the count.
Who is the closest one to me currently?
I'm gonna go just because it's been this way. I'll say Lucy has been next to you.
Lucy.
Lucy's right next to me. Okay.
Moonbeams.
Yeah. So she's right there. I just want to take.
With fungus.
I'm gonna step over. If she was right next to me, I just want to implant myself in between at least Lucy and this creature, because all 4 of them are. Everybody else is down. See if maybe I can help a little bit.
Help out just a little bit. All right. It is your turn. You can make a con save. See if you can wake up.
Wake up. Wake up.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, you said it's Josh's turn, right?
Yes.
Well.
Oh yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
have to tell her. Are we gonna?
Yeah, but that's what the fans want.
Yeah,
They
that's
pay
what the
for that.
fans
Wow,
want.
magic.
So Josh, roll another d6.
Oh jeez, roll low, please.
So we'll say okay. So Pam, I'm gonna leave this up to you. Do you want these needles to stack, or is it just a new those needles disappear and then
Stack. Don't give her ideas.
I'm gonna say, yeah, they're gonna stack.
cool? So now we have seven needles. So everybody takes 1 point of damage.
Whose team are you on?
I'm on everybody's team. I mean, I'm essentially on our team.
Feel like it.
But you know.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Okay.
Heal myself.
All right. Josh's turn. Woohoo!
All right, you get to try to wake up.
Josh and your dumb needles.
Needly Josh.
Does 16 do it?
You will wake back up. You are awakey.
Wakey, eggs and bakey.
Eggs and bacon.
You are awake. It is now Alice's turn.
Great. I'm going to heal.
We have to try to wake up, don't you?
Oh,
Aren't
yeah.
you
You
asleep?
gotta wake up, so I need another Constitution save.
You need an Adam con save.
15.
14.
Huh?
14.
14. No,
Oh,
don't
that
add
one.
that.
Oh, I forgot
15.
You are awake.
Diana did better math than me.
Yeah.
All right, it
There's
is.
a first time for everything.
Now that 3 of you are awake, its turn goes.
It does, but it is also in that moonbeam, so it's going to take some radiant damage first.
Oh, nice. Let me know.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah, there we go.
Nice.
26 points of radiant damage.
I want to just be honest because I feel like I just need to. 26 HP.
So at the start of its turn, it just catches on fire and goes.
Yeah. So right at the start of your turn with it, it just it leans back up and just as it kind of pulls its vines to go up, this moonbeam catches it and it slowly starts to like Voldemort, like it just starts to flake off
Cool.
as it just slowly turns to ash.
I love Moonbeam.
You now wake up. The smell is slightly dissipating.
How's everybody doing on health, guys?
Not good.
Not good, bro.
No.
Not good.
I
I'm gonna
want these
cast
flowers.
the wounds on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast my second wind on myself.
Second win?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, cure.
Megan, how's your health looking?
I have 9 hit points
You have 9 hit
Oh
points.
man, that is the worst one I could have rolled.
out of 33.
Well, here I'll give you 9 back.
Ooh, thank you.
Do you think I can have a little bit as well?
A little bit as well. Yeah, yeah. So if we just want to, okay. Yeah, Diana, you get 11.
Thank you.
Josh, you need more?
I just gave myself 8. I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself again.
Okay.
So I'm halfway.
Okay. Cool.
Sorry, I guess.
Oh.
Now.
I'm
Oh,
up
my-
to 20.
All right. That was interesting. I don't know how much farther we're going to get into here, but we'll see.
Guess we'll find out.
So as you all heal up, and you're walking through everything, I look up more information on things. All right, Josh just saw something in a book. It's a bit sad.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Don't say that.
As you're walking down closer, you continue down this alleyway, and you start seeing Golgari carving are now starting down the wall in the moss. There's Adam, you can start telling them the moss is a little bit more magical feeling to it.
Do you need a nature check again at all? Or is that...
You can roll one.
I just want to say hi to Fluffy Paradise. That's a
That is
cool
a
name, and I
awesome
love how you
name.
spelled it.
Right?
Fluffy
Yes.
Paradise?
Just thinking about the name, I was like, Fluffy.
I had to. I know.
That's great.
Yes. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome, Fluffy
Welcome,
Paradise.
Fluffy.
Getting some better rolls. It's gonna be a 21.
Okay, you know that where the heart of Golgari is the epitome, endless and antithesis. Sorry, I have a bad habit of doing that, switching this word. It's almost the epitome of the perfect balance of life and death, which is why you see so much moss in these areas, because the moss eat the dead creatures to gain life. So you start feeling you're going definitely in the right direction. You feel very, very close. As you guys turn this very last corner, you look down and you literally see darkness.
Well, that does not look like a fun direction to go. Anyone got a torch or something?
I mean, I'm half elf, so I got dark vision. It's whatever.
You can't see.
I can't see. This is new for me. I don't like it.
Yeah, don't either. Wait, why can't you see though? That seems a bit specific and a bit important.
Yeah, I'm a little unsettled. Partly because a giant flower knocked me out just by farting. So
Yeah, that happened to me too. It was
it's
not
a
fun.
screwy world we're
Oh,
living in.
so happy you said
Yeah.
that before I could say.
Yeah.
Toomlish, can you cast light?
Nope.
So here's what I'm thinking. Is there any way we can grab a luminescent bug or fungus off the wall and use it as a lantern?
They're not. They're more or less casting like a glow because they're pretty much everywhere. You could
Got
try
it.
to take something and like throw it and see like what happens in the hallway like that.
Why would I do that?
Because
Well-
that's what I would do. That's what I'm
I know, but it made you sound like I'm gonna
Guys,
die.
we're winning. We're going down a dark corridor. None of us have torches or ways to see except for Josh.
I guess the game is over. Or
Oh, game?
Josh, we'll all put our. I have an idea. Let's all put our hands on your shoulder and you lead the way. Game.
Yes.
I mean, I do actually know. I do have a torch because I took adventuring gear as my starting equipment.
No.
I will let you light that torch, and as you do, the hallway brightens.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Cool.
But where the darkness was, it still is. Even though everything else is around it, it almost seems as if light just stops there.
Can I do an Arcana check?
I will let you do a nature check.
Nature check. Okay.
Okay.
Dope. Michael Jordan, 23.
You notice that where it's stopping, that there are these small vines almost growing out from everywhere around it. And you notice it's not like there's darkness. It's almost as if something is absorbing the actual light.
That's creepy.
Cool. Wait. Can I cast, did I take it? Yes, I did. Can I cast Dispel Magic down there?
You can.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do some Dispel Magic.
Dispel Magic.
Magical effect within range. Really check, what is it? My spellcasting ability, DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. All right. Well, if it's actually something magical, let's see if I can make it happen.
Do it.
Plus the spell's level. 13. I mean, that's going to be an 18 to see if I can make that, if it's magic, to make the magic go away.
You will, and you will see a large nature area. Like, it literally looks like, almost like a green man.
A green man?
Yes, like the
green man.
Metaphorical green man. So it's just
Jolly green giant.
Like this guy.
like Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing. Ooh, Megan's
This guy.
gonna
Oh.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
The Celtic green man. He's
Yeah,
not
like
green.
Celtic green
yes.
man.
Yeah.
That's
I love that you just have that on.
Listen, I grew up very new age, so I got all kinds of
That
stuff.
about you.
Yeah.
I am going to say, because I know we're a little pressed for time, I will let a little Alice here make an intelligence roll before we can.
I'm not that smart.
We can go over a few
How
extra
it goes
minutes.
then.
It's okay.
Okay, because I don't add anything to this, FYI. 5. I told you I'm not smart. Huh?
You think this is bad?
I don't want to go in there. This is not good.
I have no good feelings. I haven't had a good feeling since we've been down here.
All right.
So,
I mean, really, how important is it to find these gorgons anyway, right? I mean,
I'm cool
Right?
with just being Street Swarm. You guys cool with just being Street Swarm? I'm cool with it.
I don't know if we can go back the way that we wanted to go, can we?
oh, yeah, that's the point. We've got to go back to all those
Why?
flowers and then those other flowers and all those bugs.
You
Well,
can attempt to go back the way you came.
Well, you know what? We came here for a reason, and if we want to move up in the ranks, we have to continue on. That's what we have been doing, right?
it's not good.
And
It's not good.
and no, it's not good. But we are part of the Golgari, right?
Yes, you
boy.
are.
Okay. All right, I'm going to get up closer. Actually, what I'm going to do, Pam, I'm going to cast Wild Shape
All right.
on myself, and I'm going to turn into
Boss!
a crawl warrior.
What's that?
Get
It's
it.
a medium-sized kind of insectoid type creature.
Ew.
But yeah, I'm immune to charmed and frightened condition when, well, I have to be closer to another one. But yeah, and I can climb up stuff as well too. So you see me just kind of morph into like this insectoid type creature. And I'm just like, all right, you guys follow suit, and I'm going to walk up the wall up to the ceiling and start walking forward.
Is it that he wants us to walk on the wall like that? Because I can't do that. That's not a thing I can do.
When you start getting closer, the vines start reaching out towards you. They're coming.
Great.
Oh, at me?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I said I was going that way, so.
In Crawl, because I speak Crawl,
Oh,
Oh.
I chose that language.
That's a thing? Okay.
it is.
In Crawl, I'm going to say, boy, you done messed up.
And initiative.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
my
And it's dark.
No, he removed it. It had like a light absorption on it. So
Okay.
it's now lit once again.
Okay.
14. It's lit.
I got a 6.
Oh, Megan.
It's all right, Megan. I'm ahead of you again. I'm at a 9.
Oh boy.
I have a
You have a
Okay.
what?
20.
20. And once again, you start.
Okay. What do I see?
It looks like that.
Ew. Ew.
That's
Literally Swamp Thing.
Yeah. If Swamp Thing was didn't really have a face and just kind of had teeth that were marked.
I guess I would go up to this swamp thing and swing my axe.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, and we're at a what now? With the +5, +6. What are we at because of the needles?
It hasn't been my turn yet.
It hasn't been his turn yet.
So right now at +6?
No, that's for Pam.
Oh,
that's
come
not
on.
for
Oh,
us.
that's right.
Yeah, that Pam gets all the bonuses right
Well,
now.
what if I won?
Well, and then I said Michael Jordan, and Scott got
Fine.
mad at me, so he may make
Fine.
a +7.
18 +6. I mean, that's
That will hit.
my normal 6. That's a hit?
Ooh,
That will hit.
Yes. Okay, let me figure out damage on that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points on the first.
All right, 11 points.
Second one's not gonna hit. I rolled a 4 on the die, so. I swing once.
All right. It is now its turn.
Great.
I greatly disliked you hitting it.
Well,
Of course.
Well,
Of course it
Season.
would.
And what's your AC again?
Adam Con.
me?
18.
My AC is a 32 minus another number, so
No,
it's a
no, I made a joke.
Oh.
You're going too far with it. 18.
Got it. The first attack will hit. The second will not.
Even with the +6.
He rolled a 2.
Yeah.
But it will do.
Oh God, if you're
23 points of damage.
Oh my goodness!
23.
Yep.
We're level 6.
I have +6 to damage.
No, I
Good
know.
attacks. Yeah, this is insane.
Okay, I'm still up.
Can you imagine if this was last week and we had the +6 rule?
Oh, I would have lived.
Yeah, you would have lived. All
All right.
right. Well,
Didn't Diana.
I'm barely up. I'm
All right, it is now your turn. Gosh.
All right.
But
that
it can't knock any of you out, like, with...
Oh, that's
Half the time.
good. That's
That's
great.
nice of me, right?
No, that's very
means
nice.
the poison needles rain from the sky?
Yes, poison needles rain from the sky.
Yes,
Great.
they do.
Don't knock. No, you're not gonna knock me out.
Did you roll a 6 again, Josh? 5.
So that's 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
I
Okay.
don't have to kill you. He'll do it for me.
I'm at,
Holy crap. So that's 5.
What?
Okay.
Yep, and it's a -5 to all of our stuff.
Oh, that's
What? That's awful.
yeah. -5. Oh my
All right.
God.
just in case, I'm going to cast my last first level spell for Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Gotta fucking try it. No, that was my F-bomb.
It's all right. I drop them every now and then.
I think people will forgive you at this point.
At this point, yes, I'm allowed. Sorry, Rady. This is the first time I've done it, which is amazing. Because those of you who actually know me know that how hard it is for me to not say that.
All right.
All right.
What are you attacking for? The shambling mound of green.
If you factor in my minuses, I rolled a -3.
No.
Wow.
Oh, no.
No, it was a 2.
Okay.
All
right,
So -3 on the first attack.
Okay. Second attack.
Come on now.
No.
Two.
Oh boy.
Come on, Lucy. Or too much.
Your turn.
Whose turn? Mine?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I'm this crawl warrior thing. I'm going to reach up. I got a spear in my hand, and I'm gonna try to hit this thing with it
All right, go for it.
with a -5.
Jesus.
So nope.
That cancels out.
Yeah, I mean,
He rolled a
with
zero.
bonuses, with additions and subtractions, it comes to, I think, a 4. So,
Wow.
yep. I miss.
We're all
Alright.
about that.
I think we're dead, y'all.
It will now be Lucy.
Okay.
Come on, Lucy. Come on, Lucy.
She's gonna make some knives appear magically. And she's
Magic
gonna
knives.
throw one at let me go back to my action page. At this crazy green man creature. Okay. Wow. So I basically just get a +1 instead of my
Nice.
normal. Wait, that's an 11.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a no. Okay.
Yeah.
It is your turn, Alice.
I mean, should we all just hold hands and like you go
No,
across and just
keep
put our-
fighting.
Toy Story,
Okay.
Toy Story 3, this thing.
Okay, here we go. Okay, that's a good roll. 17 minus 5 is 12. 12 plus 7?
19.
Well hit.
Oh, okay,
Wow.
okay. So
Okay.
that's 7 plus 6.
Okay.
And then
7
plus 4.
6, 13. 13 plus 4, 17.
Can I also use my action surge so I can attack 3 times?
Yeah.
I will.
Well,
Go for it.
Well, you'd be able to do it 4 times because you already have 2 attacks. Yeah?
Go
It
for it.
doubles your action. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a big fat F you.
Oh no, what'd you roll?
A 1.
Okay. So you stab it really well, and you get really, really pumped.
Can we just freeze? Oh, here we go.
And
Yeah.
you put the sword, your axe, in the ground, and you see a spider, and it freaks you out so hard. You are so traumatized now that you let go of your axe.
That's not nice. Alice would never do that. I froze on an ugly face. Okay, there we go.
She's had a really long day.
I want to use my action surge.
I'll say you can hold on to it for next turn, but that one will cancel.
That's
how-
fine. That's fine. I get it.
That's very nice of you.
It is now
Thank
its
you.
turn. And it still really doesn't like that you hit it. So it's going to hit you.
Okay,
And
I go down. I go down probably. Let's
It
see.
rolled pretty close to max damage, so 27.
I'm dead.
We're not dead. You're down.
I'm dead. Am I down? Or
You're
dead?
down.
Now, you are down, diggity down, down. And it's going to make its second attack towards you, Adam, because you're poking it with it.
But it's a little spear.
What's your AC?
14.
That will hit.
Of course it will.
What was the math on that?
You took 27.
16 points of damage.
And I go, and you see this crawl warrior on top of the ceiling. It just goes and falls down to the ground. Oh crap! How high was the ceiling, fam?
About 40 feet.
It was that high?
Yeah.
Did I just go kersplat then? Because I was at 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
forage.
Your crawl body morphs back into your regular body, which is bent and twisted in ways that are not normal.
So I'm dead.
Yeah, you're very dead.
Bye. I'm dead, Rady. Okay. Well, I guess we'll move on.
Yeah, move on.
Guys.
Over my
It
rating.
is now Josh's turn.
It was nice knowing you. Oh, there you
Hey
are.
guys, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna. Okay, it's only 2.
So 2 points of damage for everybody.
Oh
2
boy.
points of damage for all of us?
Yeah, because of the needles.
So that puts me at negative 19.
I mean, if you're taking damage while you're down,
You die.
you die.
Then I'm dead too. Rady, I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Yay.
Oh
So
boy.
it's your turn.
Do it, guys. Do it for me.
I'm
Win.
gonna take a moment to say I'm proud. I killed her, and not the DM.
Oh man.
Really? That's your pride moment? Okay.
I mean, well, technically, who was it that gave us the wild magic? They killed everybody. Okay.
All right.
Boo.
All right. So I'm gonna try to attack at -7 now.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, -7. So nat 20. Nope, that's a dirty one.
Wow.
That would be a 15.
Will hit.
Yeah.
It's big. It's really, really big.
So 9 plus 4 is 13 minus 6 would be.
I don't think you take it -2 damage. Just -2 attack.
Oh, okay. So 13.
13, very nice.
Ooh.
All right, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this other dagger at it.
Go for it.
That is 16.
That will hit.
Yes. Okay.
Get it, Megan.
I'm definitely gonna get it.
Gonna get it.
Ooh, that's 9 damage.
Very nice. All right. It is now its turn.
Hi, Megan.
Megan's dead?
No,
No.
I'm just saying bye preemptively. It's gonna happen.
Probably. We're all just gonna be dead.
Josh, I would like you to look at my piece of paper.
Oh, she nat 1.
I nat 1, which gives you both a single second of relief in this.
Wow.
So it
Huzzah.
just kerfuffs. It like when it punched Adam, it kind of got its like vine stuck in the ceiling. So it kind of pulls and kind of hits itself. Josh, your turn.
All right. We take 2 more of those little thingies.
Come on, Josh. I don't. I'm dead.
Our bodies are just.
Yeah, they're just like pin cushions at this point.
Yeah, I'm at 11. So what? That's -9.
9.
Wow.
Oh my
Negative
gosh.
9. No, that's no. Oh wait, no, this might actually work. So 17 minus 9, 8 plus 7, that'll be 15.
Will hit.
Nice.
That'll be 12 damage.
And that will kill.
You did it!
Would you like to explain how you murder this?
So at this point,
Did it.
real done. Watched my 2 friends die. I didn't drink the drink. If I'd known today was going to be what it was, I would have broken my rule and had that drink. But I didn't do it. And now I'm really mad about it. So I literally just I threw my first short sword at it just out of frustration, and I missed. And then I just charged behind it, put all of my strength behind the short sword, and just plunged it into his face.
All right, it is.
And ripped it down,
That's
tearing
the
the
way.
thing in half.
It is dead. As you guys look at its body, you guys look back and you realize the bodies of your companions are now missing.
That's creepy.
They're just gone.
Hell,
Where'd they go? Right. They were like right here.
they were. Today's been a super weird day. Can we
Yeah.
agree?
I don't like it very much. This is a bad day overall, I would say.
I think I can get us back through the creepy flowers that spit out the poison.
As you're talking, you see kind of a pulsating light coming from this little archway right in front of you.
Oh, well, that can't be good.
And you hear some very like deep
Didgeridoo.
Yeah, but it's deep Golgari chanting. You recognize this as prayers and you've heard at Golgari ceremonies before. Yeah, that. What do you guys do?
I say we run away really fast.
All right. You guys are going to try to exit the way you came.
Are there only two ways to go?
You could either go back the way you came or continue towards the chanting.
Well, if we go back the way we came, we at least know most likely what we're in for. If we go this way, we don't know what we're in for, but it could also be the exit. So,
You know what? The day I've had, this might as well happen. I'm going to walk towards the chanting.
All right. Shouldn't dance to that. As you walk in, you see the giant room that is covered in moss, flowers, and bones. And the center of the room are 3 organs.
Oh, orchids.
Gorgons. Gorgons.
It's the 3 we've been looking for.
And as you walk in towards the room, you hear almost a sliding panel come up behind. And as you look behind, cue the Radi effect.
Oh.
Your 2 companions who now are covered in head to toe with moss as vines leech around their bodies as they are now one with the sword.
Oh, that is not good. That is not good at all. So, do you still want to keep going forward? Or
as you guys are having this conversation, you hear a slight hiss, but a beautiful voice say, "Come closer, children. You have proven to be useful on this day."
Oh.
As Lydia, the head Gorgon sister, is standing there, and she has the pearl in her hand.
How did you do that? How'd you get that?
Well, our children brought them to us. And with them, they brought us the most wonderful gift. It seems while you have not particularly been good to thy swarm has been good to you.
Yes?
So, do we pass the test? Do we get to level up? Join the higher ranks now?
Well, I would say yes, except for the fact that if you would have just listened to my children, they would have brought you here after you found this, and it would have been easily done, and you would be like them, part of us.
I feel like that's not quite what we were looking for, though.
Yeah, that's a little different than what we were after. Just, I mean, not to be disrespectful, just we kind of wanted to maintain, being us.
So you're saying all 4 of you came here together and you wanted to maintain yourselves, but within the swarm. This is an interesting idea, sisters. And the sisters gather and they discuss for a moment. And they look back after a few minutes. The 2 are now just sitting there kind of rocking next to you. And they look over and Lyda kind of flourishes her hands out. And these little green spores come over Tomlin and Alice as you see just a little bit of intelligence come back into their eyes.
Oh!
Not a lot.
Oh.
But a little. Think like Shaun of the Dead zombies.
Alice.
Join us.
Oh,
Join us.
I'm good.
Yeah, just maybe you join us.
Well,
yeah.
we have decided that while you guys did a interesting job, I think you guys are more suited towards some more outdoor duties. So we'll let you all technically leave living-ish. But as long as you proceed to just go back to your lives and make sure these two carry out their seeding process.
What now? The what process?
Oh, they'll help bring more towards us. They will make, instead of them, they will be us. Don't you see?
Well, do we get anything out of it?
If we say yes, will you let us out of here without having to go through your little funhouse traps?
If anything happens to them, no. But if you keep these two alive, yes.
Wait, but if you're letting us out of here, not going through all the traps, then shouldn't we just automatically be able to keep them alive? Or you mean we can't kill them?
Either.
I mean, as long as we don't have to fight any more vines, I'm cool.
I don't believe those sisters. Did we move those? I think we might have. I'm not quite sure. But either way, we're bored now, as you can start to see the snakes in their hair are starting to kind of hiss and vibrate.
Thank you for your time. We'll be on our way.
Right, yep, just this way. The exit's over here.
So you take Alice and Bomblin with you.
Come on, friends.
All right, come here, Alice. No, stop with the stop. That's freaking me out.
No, I don't. Yeah, just put that hand. No, you're too close. Personal space.
Too close. Personal space. I heard about this thing on another world called social distancing. You should practice it.
Oh yeah, that would be great right now.
So are you guys gonna like pull them? So once you guys are out, you go this way. Once again, you guys see a passageway that leads you back into the original room with the spiders and swarms. The way you did not go.
It was right there. We could have just taken that stairwell. We could have. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. You know what? Let's go back upstairs. I'm gonna have a drink.
And
give me one of those spider snake drinks. I don't care.
And as you exit, not having done any better for yourselves, not getting any more done, you now have 2 plant zombies to take care of. And at one point, if you let either one of them come to any harm, the gorgons are very clear that they will come, find, and devour you.
And now we're babysitters for plants that used to be our friends.
And you are still stuck in the same place that you all started.
This sucks.
Yes, it's.
And that is the end!
Yay! I love any campaign that ends as, well, that sucks.
Hey, well, Pam, you got 2 of us. Josh, Megan, how close were you guys to death?
Oh yeah.
I was at 11.
I was also
I
at
healed
11.
myself with 2.
If it hadn't had rolled that nat 1,
we probably.
Because it rolled that nat 1, and I was like, oh, they're gonna kill it.
Oh man, it was. I was waiting for us to cut. It was unfortunate. It was like it wasn't until the end. I would have loved it if we went down in battle and came back, because we would have been part of your swarm, Pam.
Oh yeah.
We would have gotten the bonuses.
That's true.
Sadly, because we went over time because of technical issues, but if we would have had the rest of the time, you would have they would have been my side, and you would have had to leave while escaping them.
That would have been fun. We got close.
And they would have gotten the +6s.
But you got 2 of us.
Yeah.
That would have been
Definitely
bad.
got 2 of us.
Instead, we got oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go for it, and I'll say mine.
I was going to say, instead, we got a lovely Shaun of the Dead ending where we're playing PlayStation and our plant zombies are sitting next to us.
That was the only thing I could think of at that point. It's like, okay, you have to take them with you and take care of them. And they're friends. DM on the fly.
So really quick before we get out of here, let's head back into some comments just really quick. Say hi bye before we sign off tonight.
Thank you everybody for dealing with that. Our internet literally decided to die for like 5 minutes.
It's all right. It happened on Saturday night.
Yeah. Bet our DM and Jamie, both of them dropped out. It was almost like 10 minutes for that too.
Sarah BC once said, "Great show, and you stayed awake." Good job,
Yay!
Sarah. Thank you so much for all the donations tonight. Thank you, Sarah.
Oh yeah,
Sarah, you're the real MVP.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
She is.
Fluffy Paradise, both. They eat anything you put by their mouths at this point. Also, really leave them out in sunlight and water them. Which is good.
Where did Fluffy come in at? Fluffy was telling us. Oh yeah, Fluffy. I just want to read your story really quick. Fluffy was saying, how they got into D&D. A few years ago, my brother and his friends asked me to join in for a session. Jumped in as an elf rogue. They talked about a few bounties and picked one up looking for a little girl. An hour later, we found her and tried to save her. My brother's friend, who we called Bob, wanted to kill her straightforward, and I agreed, but the rest of us held back. During the fight, the little girl turned into a werewolf and murdered my brother's paladin.
That's the most D&D thing I've ever heard in my life.
That was great.
That total sucks.
Oh, that's super great. Oh, yeah. Everybody was when we died, everybody was like, kill him! We see him, kill him!
And yes, I died again.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I almost got total. And I do chanting.
I officially have the highest death rate on this show.
Yeah.
I think you got that last week. I think you got that last week when the serpent ate you in the moat.
Yeah, Crossfire was just like, kill him, burn him. I'm like,
But dude, you suffered the most last week. You got your arm bit off.
Yeah, that was awful.
But now you feel warm and comfy, and you're part of the swarm and our annual
We have joined you. I'm not feeling too good though, guys. I think we contracted something over here at our apartment. I don't know.
A little.
Yeah, you guys don't look so good.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining tonight. Pam, awesome job taking us through some creepy bug infestation nastiness. You did great. Megan, thank you for jumping in for another session tonight as well.
Thank you.
Great seeing your face here and getting a chance to play another fun one with you. We got to be Crazy Barbarians at your wedding a few weeks ago, which was fun. And then again, rest of the week, guys, you guys want to check out more programming. We've got tons of shows going on tomorrow night. We've got Jared doing some bad. Tomorrow night, Thursday night is Ben running Diana and myself through some Rise of the Runt Lords. We'll be back. We'll also be back Friday night when Evil Jim Jam comes back with some heroic endeavors. So you get some Peepa and some Rias action going on there as well too. Saturday morning, Crag Extravaganza, Crag Smash with some Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. And then later on Saturday night, going back into some Starfinder, going for another crazy session there. You get your Sunday off to catch up with everything that you might have missed this week. And then Mondays, back with Jamie, Crits and Giggles, and then you'll find us. I'm taking the seat back next week for another big session of Tales of Ravnica. Guys, thank you all so much for coming. Enjoying the evening. We'll see you guys next week for some more tales.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great night, friends. Bye.